Well, it looks like the music just decided to end. Anyway, here I am. We're now here aboard the USS Courtesy Flush. As soon as I hit the right buttons here. Hello, and welcome to Courtesy Flush, where I am here doing things on the internet with people that I know occasionally. And joining me tonight is, of course, a good portion of the BPL, who are some of them, who are
some. Yeah,
a couple, one or two. We also have another one who's right over here. He's also wearing plaid.
I am an arm.
Yeah, this is Fiercey, who is also here.
Enjoying working on our house's electrical everything.
Oh yes, that will be discussed in depth at a later time.
Yes.
Podcast.
At any rate,
Podcast.
I had just finished setting up this space, so there's a lot of weird wonky shit going on. So this is the perfect time to make a finale for this game, am I right? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pop it over here. If you have been, if you don't know all of the characters at this point, then I don't know what to tell you. Every episode is right behind this in a playlist, but you have Diggs, who's playing DC Cromwell, who is essentially a paranoid mailman with a firearm, and he doesn't give a shit who believes what. He knows the truth.
I know the truth.
He knows the truth. And then also we have Frank, who is a good doctor in a very bad situation, who just ended up having to deal with this, and he's the one guy who really understands what's going on, or at least that's what he tells people.
He knows what's going on.
If he's here.
Completely innocent of all crimes.
He is not. Yeah, there's no crimes committed. There's just science. And then there's Goat, who's playing Raj, who is a gas station attendant and a family man.
Gas station owner operator.
Indeed. And then on top of that, we also have Salt Spider, who's back playing Ashley, and this time, lucky for him, it isn't the chat.
I know, it's great.
What do you have
My
to say to the
character
chat
is,
after that last time you played, which was 55 days and 22 hours ago, according to this thing?
It went exactly how I expected it to go. I'm not going to lie. I had no faith in any of you, and I was richly rewarded.
Let me turn this down a little bit. Go, you sound much better. I don't know if your microphone switched or not, but yeah, your mic's.
I'm using my current microphone.
Yeah.
My recording microphone, because my headset microphone doesn't work, which means I can't just get up and shit post while I go take a piss or get coffee or something.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it sounds it sounds way better. And then of course we have Tax, who's playing John McCluskey, a firearms enthusiast, as he is a gunsmith that worked at the now defunct Kendo Firearms, at least in his eyes, because he had already taken what he wanted from that place, which was not a paycheck.
No, it just
An investment.
an investment in the future.
You took a very heavy Browning machine gun. Or is it it's a light machine gun? It just weighs a lot.
Well, it's light relative to the other Browning machine gun, which is
Yes.
certainly heavier.
Like the M2. It's a lot of fun. All right. Let's see. So right now, let me go ahead and get this D&D nonsense started. I was like, what does a DM do in these situations where it's like, okay, I got to don on my wizard cap and tell a story. What?
I will say one thing I wasn't expecting was Mr. X.
Mr. Eeks, yes.
That was hilarious.
Tovarish X.
Yes.
Comrade X.
Let's do I have yes. One of these is fine. The problem is, in Pharisees is saying it, DM side of things, I literally have a lot of audio files labeled, but then the track artist was like, I want to put my name and then the name of the album and then the title in front of all of that, so all I see is his name. So I don't even know what the name of the song is, so congratulations on it. He's a great composer, not great at writing names down for his tracks, but yeah. So some tension music to kind of build up the suspense as we set the stage here for the final part of the ResiDONT Evil series. I don't have my keyboard now, thanks. I have it in the other room. So last we left off, the gang had just visited, I believe it was Raj's, whose house was that? I think it was Raj's house.
Yes.
And on the inside of the house It was mostly charred out, and there was a couple of bodies. You don't know if they were zombies or not, but they were definitely wearing suits, which had also set off DC Cromwell's radar, which at this point had already been set off 1,000 times by pretty much everyone around him. He is a mailman with a gun. Okay, I just want to keep that pointed, because there's a reason they call it going postal. I just want to point that out.
Hi there.
Exactly. Next thing you know, instead of doing his normal accent, he just goes like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you.
But as we've previously discussed, a mailman with a gun is not uncommon in the Midwest and in the small Midwestern town of Raccoon City. That is
in Illinois.
That's normal.
It's set in Illinois, actually.
No, it's just normal.
Yep, this is the entire map. Actually, I'll zoom out as well for the stream. This is the entire map of Raccoon City. You can get this on most Google image searches. But if you're actually curious as to where everything is in the games, someone put together this gigantic document, which is what we're looking at right now, that shows you everything that you can pretty much see in a game that they've marked. That is of importance. But for us in particular, we're going to go ahead and let me get my little marker tool here.
All right.
And we're going to go ahead and show you where you guys were headed. If I remember correctly, you guys were over here in the Cider District, which is right there. I don't know if you guys saw that circle. I'm going to move the stream over a little bit. Move it up. There we go. All right. So the last time you guys left off, you had found that Raj's house had been burnt, and there were a couple of suited bodies in there. Cromwell got a little upset at that because he was like, I was trying to tell you guys about the vans on the bridge and all this other stuff, and at this point, people are more interested in trying to get out of the city, and they don't really care about background conspiracies. These are just normal people here. That will be left up to another task force, a very green one that will probably come in and figure out what's going on. But that'll be at a later date.
Yeah, because you send your least experienced people to a situation like this.
Yes, that it tends to happen when you're a part of a certain shadow organization and the government's sent to find out all the horrible
Why
things.
don't any of our plans work? Oh, this is Mike. He's just done his HR intro. He's leading a spec ops team into the city.
There's a really good video series, Deputy. I think we watched it called Good Cop, Bad Cop, Bad Cop. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Okay, we got to watch that with him,
great.
Tex. So basically, it's just a weird comedy thing. And in that one, he's like, all right, I'm going to introduce you to your partners. And immediately it's this nerdy, like, desk guy and a very old bum who come into the room. And he's like, I just work in the annex. I think that's a great character for Delta Green. It's just, I just work in the annex, filing paperwork and reports. I don't really have much rank here. I don't even wear the uniform. Can I go home? Like, that's usually what the character will do. Anyway, tangent aside, you guys are continuing to make your way toward the clock tower, because at this point, it has been very strange. The last time they heard the clock tower, it went off a couple of times, and then pitch shifted downwards, and then ended. It's not exactly the normal sound of a clock tower, and it's more the sound of a horror movie, except these guys are actually there. So it's not something that I'm sure any of these guys are really happy about. Frank, on the other hand, has another place he'd rather be at this moment. Where would you like to be, Frank?
There's some research at the university I'm very much interested in.
No. Yours was that was at the HQ, not the university. Oh yeah. Actually, no. The university, yes. Because we did talk about that before. That is on the way there. Did you want to say anything about it, or you just want to keep going to the clock tower?
That was really weird. I feel like I'm in like Silent Hill or something.
Yes.
That was anything but silent.
That was anything but silent. But yeah, Frank, did you want to say anything about what you know, or are you just going to continue on?
You know what? I'll just continue on. Maybe getting out of the city really is the best option with these guys. They seem to know what they're doing.
All right. So Dr. Jenkins over at the university will just have to reach out to another doctor at this time to be able to figure out what's going on and his breakthrough. So as you guys continue down Raccoon City Street, On your left is, of course, the park and the circular river, aptly named because it's incredibly anything but circular. Like, what the fuck? I'm looking at this map right now, and I'm like, that's not circular. Okay, never mind. I didn't make this up. This is all in the map. Circular river?
It's canon.
It's canon, I guess.
It was a political correction from the linear river.
Oh, I see. Well, it's anything but that. This is also part of the Big Mendez River, which leads out into the Raccoon Dam, where everyone gets their power. So I guess everything flows southwards of Circular River.
Ah, damn.
What's up? Oh, okay. I see what you did
because he
there.
said, damn, get it?
Ah, okay. Hey, that little lake looks like a stomach or something. Anyway.
Stomach City.
Stomachs, yeah. Go down Griffin Road.
Nutsburg.
Yeah, Nutsburg, yeah. Ovaries Lake, yeah, that's a... Yeah.
Well, I think it would be Lake Ovary.
We named everything after places in the body. Welcome to Rectum Road.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
Oh, God. All right. Are you going to... Yeah, okay. I see what you're doing. You're...
Next to Poop Shoot
gonna
Alley.
be Andy, and I'm Conan. Is that what we're going to do here?
More or less,
Yeah, okay.
I'm also not even on camera, which adds a layer.
He's
of
only
mystery.
allowed.
Yeah.
He can just be the man. He can get drunker and less relevant over time, and then just go.
I'm not drinking
Yeah.
though. That's so. I'll just put on the facade, and you get completely shit faced, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So as you guys cross down the main street, you drive past many different zombies of various different types, as well as people trying to fight, fires, and gunfire. On the right of you is the Raccoonstone-Ville line, which is a line that goes directly to the central station in downtown Raccoon City, which is where you're headed, right near the clock tower. And apparently,
I feel like-
aliens are invading. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Actually, I need to turn it down on this end as well.
Sorry. Pardon me.
Nice.
Ashley's just like, oh, I
Unfortunately-
feel like I'm going to be out of a job after this.
You are so fired. Your
Yeah.
job is to serve the public and
Serve
to
the
serve
public
it
trust.
well.
Yes, indeed.
And so far, since I've been in this town, I have seen local law enforcement waste vast amounts of taxpayers' money on custom guns they don't know how to use. And as you can see, and I gesture wildly, it has come down once again to the private citizen and his privately owned machine gun
Yeah.
to set things right. How many problems have you solved today, officer?
If anything, this game has been nothing but an advertisement for making machine guns just purchasable at your
Just
local
in
store.
case.
Just in case.
The light comes on McCluskey in the foreground, and all the other characters fade away or pause, like where they're standing.
Oh,
and it's
no.
like, hi, I'm the player of so and so, and I'd like to talk to you about making machine guns legal. If in a machine gun free world, you would see this sort of thing playing out, where heroes would be the common man, and then it's like. Group for Privately Owned Machine Guns, LLC.
Dude, and I would imagine it would be Werner Herzog at that point.
Brought to you by the sovereign
world.
citizens of America.
In a world with machine guns, there would be less misunderstanding, but certainly it would be by degrees quite loud.
Yeah, the loudest I ever heard that man talk was in The Mandalorian. But anyway, as you pass around Raccoon Stoneville line, on the right there, several of the trolleys have already been dismantled and fell apart from cars crossing in front of them. Normally, any normal train line would have just plowed through cars, but not this train, which was still kept from the 1910s. It did not survive. Unfortunately, this historic piece of American history is now just laying in flames as you guys cross it over the circular river.
Oh no, my Americana!
And it's
7-Eleven survives, so I mean, America's preserved, sir.
as a matter of fact, let me get Mr. There he is. Give me a drive auto, Ian Michael Dim, and a what was that other one I wanted to? Oh wait, it just doesn't matter now. That we're at the end of the game.
Drive auto.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Auto.
Wait, I
parts.
just realized we've only seen Mr. Eeks. Where's Nemesis?
Nemesis.
Who?
Hmm.
Development phase over.
Stars.
I want to
All right.
Nemesis
Dun, dun.
project.
Oh. So as you cross through this, Ian Michael Dim, you hear this as your tire is now popped. Apparently you ran over something and ended up stopping roughly... Oh, where's my marker?
I don't have to stop if I lose a tire. I mean, we can keep going.
You don't. No, it's just an instinct. Because at first you don't realize what had happened.
Okay.
So I'm assuming based on your response, you're just gonna keep going anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna drive this on the rim, shooting sparks and cutting a hole in the pavement.
Yeah. So yeah, as you're continuing down one of the main streets of Raccoon City, you end up in a near wall of cars blocking you between the clock tower and the HQ. You could probably try to find a way around it if you want to by going toward the water treatment plant, or you could try to go around it through the south through Central Raccoon Line through Central Street. But keep in mind that there's a one-lane passageway over there that nobody really likes to cross because it feels a little weird. Because on Central Street, they're still building the subway line that was supposed to be down there, so there's really just a gigantic, huge square hole going all the way from the gun shop to basically the end of the street there. You can see that little rectangle.
I loudly say over my shoulders, I throw it into reverse. Yeah, traffic on Central's gonna be bad this time of day, so we're gonna go the other way.
Yeah, okay, so which way are you going? And anybody, you guys can all
the
help
first
him
way.
if you guys have any influences or skills or anything. Because right
So
now
we're leaving the city, right? That has not changed.
you are leaving the city,
we're
but you can't leave the city through the streets because all of
Don't
the
I live around here as well?
all of the roads are being blocked by the military, and they're shooting anybody who comes near them.
Wouldn't I know ways around?
Yeah.
Can I use drive to like kind of think if I could think of any routes I'd normally take if I saw streets backed up,
Yes, absolutely.
or navigate, whatever one you like.
Which one is what's your navigate at?
75.
Yeah, dude, that's it's literally one of your better skills.
No, don't go that way. If you turn here, we can make it past there. There's a back alleyway. It's not usually on the maps because it's service only.
Okay.
Okay.
Which way is that, Dix? Can you mark?
Are we right here right now?
Yeah, yeah, it's my best drawing. I think
And we're
I need a
trying
mod
to
for
we're
this
trying to get to
marker.
Umbrella, right?
Yeah, you're trying to get to the umbrella because that's the place where Dr. Frank said that there is a bunch
You
of
make a right here, go up Yaya, but then there's another one.
Yeah, to everyone else in the game, roll me a navigate check. Everyone but Diggs.
All right, stand by. Let's go ahead and roll a navigate. And we are rolling.
Navigate. It's navigation.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Oh,
When you're a cop, you know how to get around the city.
all right.
live here.
All right. And Psydoc's character as well. He's not able to join us tonight because he's not feeling well. So I'm going to probably have, at points, I'll have the chat take over with it, but I won't make it a long thing because I don't want to hold the game.
Couldn't we give it to Pharisees?
Oh, we could give it to Pharisees, actually. You want to play Dr. Bartholomew? I'll give you his backstory and you just play him.
I believe you mean Father.
I forgot where I live,
Oh, yes.
but I know it's around here somewhere.
All right, so Father Bartholomew is a ex-priest for the Catholic Church, working as J Bar's owner. He was friends with Jack, who owns the bar, and Jack ended up passing away, giving the bar to Father Bartholomew, who's been taking care of it. Everybody knows him as Bart.
So he worked at Jack's bar.
Yes, they just left
I
Jack's
call
bar.
him Daddy Bart.
They just left Jack's bar.
I would not.
No, you
comfortable-
don't.
I would not be very
No, I
comfortable
don't.
with being called Daddy. Not in that capacity.
But you could play him however you like. He has a shotgun, a Winchester Model 1897 that he keeps with him. And,
A man of culture.
and a knife, small.
Knife, small. Now, isn't shooting people a little bit against the word of God, Father? Yes, but he's a little more fuzzy on the subject of kneecaps.
Yeah, so he is he is a person who likes to protect his people. Currently, you're riding in the back of a plumber's van, clog stoppers.
With all the pipes.
Or clog busters, excuse me.
Clog busters, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, how fitting.
Yeah, Ian Michael Dim is...
Because when there's something strange in your neighborhood, you know, who are you going to call? It's the clog busters.
Clog busters.
That guy, from what you described him as and what he's been seen as in the image of him, I imagine he's the kind of guy.
Let me pull it up on the chat so everyone can see his
house.
face. I've just had the volume. There we go.
If he came over to your house and said, "Can I use your bathroom?" you'd think really hard about it before you said anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have a real good think about that one. I'm gonna pull it.
Sir, I know you mean well, but
there he is. Look at that face. That's for the chat there. That's a guy who's really proud of his work. It's a guy who openly admitted that he hit a crime. He hit a crime for like what was almost like $5,000 because you didn't want to deal with discount Vincent Price.
Yeah.
You're like, well, that's fucking weird. Yeah, I'll just seal it back up. Oh, hey.
You know, business is in bad shape. Nobody wants Ghostbusters themed plumbing anymore.
My being here continues. Oh hey, God. Thanks, Yog, for the courtesy.
Like, that was your whole thing. Like, you come in, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get the ghosts out of your pipes.
Something strange in there. I'm going to get it out for you. We were
like a cease and desist from... like a huge cease and desist from the producers of the film. Like it was a nasty case.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I gave Dan Aykroyd an aneurysm when he was driving through town and he saw my van. So now the circle around the turd ghost has to be blue.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
The turd ghost.
Well, yeah, because, you know, I got it out of the pipe, so it's dead now. It's gone. It's ghost.
It makes sense if you don't think about it.
He made the commercial himself, and it got pulled off the air for being, quote, scatologically pornographic.
My God.
All right. I also updated your character sheets. All those things just ran, so you guys had an upgrade on skills.
Bringing new meaning to shitty public access TV.
All right, but yeah, Father Bartholomew he's still a very kind, gentle soul, but he's very much a psychologist. He can read people by just looking at them.
So he's the father from Firefly.
I'm assuming so. Yeah. I don't know what Psyduck was going for, but yeah, I'm sure he'll be happy with whatever you choose to do.
It sounds like that a lot.
All right, so
I'm gonna run with that as a concept.
All right, Father Bartholomew. I'm also gonna have you do yours for navigation. Roll me. All right.
Roll that.
Oh, Father Bartholomew never comes to the side of town, and why is that? You have to insert something that's going to sound really bad.
I don't go over here. God's light doesn't shine here.
Wow.
It's really judgmental.
I mean, yeah, this is kind of the poor area, but that's kind of weird.
I mean,
these people need God, but not mine.
This is like,
I got too high class for this.
There's a lot of ethnic restaurants, but you don't have to say it like that.
Jesus.
They have their own gods, not mine.
Oh my God. All right. Yeah, that was his fumble. That's a great 98 roll there. All right, so for Ashley, you know what he's talking about. Yaya Street's actually not on the map for most people. It's actually supposed to be a entirely service street because all the construction in the historic district, which is where we're at. Bartholomew, in this part of the historic district, there's not a lot of movement for one-way streets, so they need something that cops and ambulances and stuff can get down. Because this is actually, believe it or not, a very busy city with Umbrella's HQ here. So you can imagine there's probably like they're the Amazons of 1998 here, or whatever. These other businesses.
But Amazon was around in '98.
That's true.
Yeah, but selling books.
Yeah, no, Jeff Bezos is here in Raccoon City. He's got an office across the street from Umbrella.
Guys, new objective.
Find Jeff Bezos.
Tell him we can sell more than books.
Bezos.
We have to find Daddy Jeff Bezos. All right.
We can sell more than books. We can sell books and movies.
And we can create a Rube Goldberg machine of human suffering.
Jeff Bezos is going to watch this and he's going to be like, fuck, why didn't I think of this earlier?
No, he won't.
Goddamn 90s.
Jeff Bezos wouldn't watch this because he.
Okay.
No.
So as you come up closer to the end of the service exit, you notice that there is a big honkin' ambulance open with a it looks like a body, bloody, sitting on the stretcher, and there's nobody around. The lights are just flashing.
It's just sitting there, not laying down.
It's just laying on the bed. Sorry, yeah, I should have described that
when
better.
you said sitting, I'm like,
it's
this
like
is
sitting
some
straight
crazy
up and
shit right
stares
now.
at you. Yeah, no, you haven't quite reached that. But yes, it is laying there. It is a body. You've already seen enough bodies in the city. Play it however you feel like you'd be as careful in a game. It's fine at this point because your characters.
Can we just keep pushing forward and use the truck to move the ambulance?
You could try. Deputy, go ahead and give me a operate motor vehicle, or what was it? Operate automobile. Drive. See if you can get this. Oh yeah, Deputy and his drive rolls. Let's see how this goes.
I'd rather not get out of a vehicle in a dark, dingy alley.
Drive me.
You guys will know what we're talking about once they release Magistrate Mundanus. His drive rolls are legendary.
Everything he's ever done is successful.
Once
I'm like, man, I can't believe they blocked the road here as I just like shifted into low and grind against the ambulance.
You know those upgrades those guys put on your truck after you took that blood money? Absolutely. You have no problem pushing against this ambulance, which is in park. So you hear as it's crushing around the side of this one really tight alleyway. And the doors are like flapping open, and the body bounces off of the bed and lands on the side with a almost kind of noise.
Do I recognize the body?
No, it just turned into liquid right in front of you.
Oh, I hate that even more.
No need for the last.
So I tap the dash like.
Okay.
Yeah, no, old girl here's made of steel. That ambulance is aluminum.
Yes, as he pushes his somehow V12 Sprinter van.
Oh my god!
Like his whole passenger seat is an engine.
I just imagine it's just like a diesel engine and like a submarine, like as he's pushing this fucking thing over.
Has its own engineering section.
Yeah. You guys are sweating. All right, so he starts to push this van out of the way, and it does reach the street, and you guys are able to go left or right down Clock Tower Road. There's no cars here. They're all parked, but there's nothing here. There's a couple of zombies up and down the street, but I've not had you guys roll for those because I know exactly what you're going to do. So I'm not going to say, hey, roll to see if you hit the zombie. No, I'm going to just say you hit it at this point. It's
a little more graceful solution.
It's a graceful solution, yes. Also, I can't get that in your face.
As I'm running over people, I'm like, hey, officer, we should really do something at the next city council meeting about all these jaywalkers.
So which way you guys are going to go? You have 12 seconds. 11. 10. 9. 8.
Yeah, take a right.
All right.
Yeah, take a right.
Good timing, because as you make a right, give me a... who's going to do this? Who's in the back seat? Who's sitting up front? I want to know.
I'm sitting in the back.
I'm sitting up front because I'm helping him navigate.
Is anybody looking out the back window as a rear guard?
I am looking out the back window.
Oh yeah, all the time. I got the shotgun. If anything comes to the back window, it's getting shot.
Okay. And do me a favor. Give me a Give me a spot hidden
Notice?
check.
Oh.
His spot hidden check. And his spot hidden is really good. Even though...
Yeah, it's really good.
No, not Ashley. I was talking about Raj.
Oh, there you go.
Woo!
Holy shit.
There you go.
He has to know when someone's about to pull a gat on him.
Raj?
Shoplift it, or shoplift.
How dare you steal that Kit Kat? You put that back down, man.
Yes.
Who touch you by?
I'm just gonna whisper this to Raj, so that way he can decide on what to say.
Yeah, that's a good GM practice.
Yeah.
Which I often forget to
Even
do
though
myself.
even though Pharisees can seize, but it's honor system, so it's all good.
I know how to roleplay. I don't read this.
No, I gotta do /. Oh, I gotta do the whole. Oh, the username. Oh.
You can just PM it on Discord. If that's faster.
And if you don't know, you can just say whatever you like.
Hey, there is some dude in a yellow vest. I think he's a cop.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's Officer Vickers.
Stop the van!
Do you guys stop the van?
See me scrambling.
He says stop, and I slam on the brakes.
Where is he?
Our one tire just sparking out.
I just point where I saw him.
Shit, he's fucked. So as you guys stop the van and run, and you see Ashley leap out of his seat to go see if this yellow vested bastard is walking down the road doing nothing. What he does see is a person wearing a yellow vest darting down an alleyway meant for just like a person, not a vehicle. But it's further back down the street, and down that street are zombies walking closer and closer. They're not fast or anything. You do see a couple of dogs, but they're not paying you any attention.
Good boy.
Oh, yeah, deputy's dogs are in the car with you.
Yeah, they're very good boys.
Yeah.
That keeps
With your
What
cats.
alleyway is this exactly?
They all brought their animals. They have their cats and their dogs. It's just like, yeah,
Not
the back
mine.
of this van is just like almost animal control. Well,
What alley? Can you show me?
Animals don't go to
sorry.
heaven, gentlemen.
He walked down this alleyway.
And there are
Why would he
zombies
say
following
that?
him?
He's
kill
just
that
been
man.
driven to like a very depressive and anxious
So,
mood by this trauma.
Crow, was I able to get a good enough look to see if it was indeed Mr. Vickers?
Oh, yeah, you know in that yellow vest anywhere. But he went inside this alleyway that goes toward the back of the clock tower. Now, you can choose to follow him if you really want to, but I'll just remind you that you hear helicopters overhead. Toward the Umbrella HQ.
It's just like Saigon.
It's like
Son of a
fucking,
bomb,
it's like it's
right.
fucking Saigon.
I was in junior high, dickhead.
I could try to save him. I really could, but fuck you, Vickers. You left me behind once. So
All right.
I go back to the van.
All right, you go back into the van. Do you guys continue? Now, this is up to you guys. Do you continue heading toward Umbrella HQ?
Wait, where are we going? I thought we were going to Umbrella.
We could go to Umbrella. That is a shortcut, I think.
Yeah, what's your problem with Officer Vickers?
Oh, he left me to die against a bunch of those goo monsters. The fuck?
He probably had a good reason. I mean,
He looked at one, said no, and shut the door as I was running towards it, and then locked it.
look, we'll deal with him later. He'll probably gets eaten.
Hey, you kind of deserved it.
mean,
You were very
I
mean.
don't know.
I would have probably said no.
Like, I don't know if any of you have ever like jump
That's-
hunted, but
I
what
th-
Ashley
that sounds
literally
more
did
like a
was
text move, if anything.
Yeah,
very
I
much
don't
a
know if any of you
no.
ever jump hunted, but what Ashley did was he opened the door, and as soon as his feet hit the ground, he was loading shotgun shells and chasing after Vickers.
Oh, okay. Oh no, you're doing that now?
No, that's what he did as soon as like he
Oh.
heard like Vickers. He was like, "Stop the van!" Opens the door, starts loading shells and running.
Or are you running toward him now?
No, that's what I did until.
Oh,
he
I see.
ran into
Okay.
that alleyway.
Sorry, my brain lost the connection there.
Cohesioncy.
Yeah.
I was going to shoot. him.
Cohesency. All right, so you guys continue down Victoria Street as you round the corner. It is a lot easier to drive over here, but not much. As you get closer to Umbrella HQ, pretty much everybody realizes the only way you're going to get into the back door is if you cross this giant, almost horde of cars here and here. You don't think there's going to be any way about it at this point. The only way that you can think to go around all of this, because you really don't know, and Goat's token is near it, is right there. That is in front of the clock tower, which means you'd have to go into the clock tower to access that, or you could just say fuck it and just go through these giant like gridlock of cars. It's entirely up to you.
Put my seatbelt on.
It's not too late to come down the alleyway.
Well, you got to be careful. I know what you're gonna do.
It's not too late to go back and go down the alleyway.
Hey, Raj, give me another spot hidden check.
Okay, one moment.
I've seen enough drunk drivers to know when I should pray.
Okay.
Pray for us all.
Anybody else?
No, I'm just gonna pray for
That's
me.
That's pretty good. He got a 77. Raj, you're just looking around. And
No, I'll try it for the hell of it.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
I'm not a good spotter, and I noticed.
Okay.
I'm still simmering.
This is most excellent. I'm glad because I was actually hoping this, because I made a couple of little interesting scenarios depending on which path you picked, and DC found the one I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I made that, so that's great. So basically, when you look over DC, you notice that there is a nightclub right here. Sorry, big circle.
What the hell?
And there seems to be lights going on inside. But most importantly, you notice the one lady from the bar that was part of the Stars team. What was her name? Rebecca. Yeah, that Rebecca lady. She was the one running in there. And it looks like that if there are police over there, then maybe that's where you guys should go.
Hey, I think I see some of your people over here, Ashley.
We should probably check it out then.
I don't trust any of these people. They all may be bad people. Why don't we just shoot everyone between us and the way out of town, like Americans should?
I mean,
I'd rather help first.
Who are you, and what'd you do with Ashley?
Yeah, and the you know for a fact that the nightclub does exit outright into the back of Umbrella HQ because it's a back alley over there.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's take the nightclub. I'd rather go in there than the clock tower.
So you would bypass all the cars, and you'd bypass the clock tower alleyway stuff.
Can we just smash the car through is the question.
No.
Calm down, little guy. We're driving.
No, all the cars are like packed in. So you guys would have to... So you guys would have to walk in between very narrow passageways through these cars.
He said, can we smash through the building?
Or walk on top of them.
Yeah, but here's the problem is there's zombies and they're floor crawlers, and if we get stuck between the cars, they could bite our feetsies, and that's like an instant kill. And
Oh, my cankles!
Yeah,
what's a zombie?
Your toes, hand them over.
Let's go through the house of sin.
Yeah, father's for it, I'm for it.
Load shotgun with religious intent.
Exactly. Deus Volt.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like how Psyduck was playing him. He goes, my child.
I can't even tell the difference.
I know, I was like, my child. Deus Volt.
He actually has that accent down perfect as well.
Yeah. All right. Okay, a sentient pack of cigarettes whispers to your ear, Salt, as it says, shoot Salt. He is a goo monster.
I don't think I have the shells.
That's a
Salt.
username on YouTube. I kind of like it because it reminds me of Disco Elysium. Anyway, Salt is not a goo monster. He is not a goo monster. You guys already checked. Dr. Frank, do your science. Let's do a science check on him, just to make everyone feel better.
Hello, Psyduck. I'm trying to take good care of your character.
You're doing great. I didn't even know Psyduck wasn't here.
Definitely not a goo monster.
Yet.
Yeah, he is not a goo monster. He knows because he knows his eyes just looks at him and just goes, I know DNA and that is 100% human DNA.
Yeah, that's how it works. I can tell by your eyes that your DNA is DNA.
So
high visual calculus
That's
there.
our solution to the thing is I look you in the eyes and I'm like, that's a people.
So there is something that's been bothering me. I want to look what's underneath the bandage of the bite I took earlier, like a year and a half ago when the game started.
There was nothing there.
What?
You used the first aid spray.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get infected.
Okay, good.
Dr. Martin checked all of you. Well, he didn't check
bandage over
he didn't check everybody.
Oh, so like, when did we get that close?
No, he didn't check you like that thoroughly. He just knows the difference between like what's a monster and not.
All right, so I'm gonna pause the game real quick, and I'm gonna like go into options and change my costume from the bandaged police officer to regular police officer again.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. He downloaded the DLC. Tex got the machine gun DLC from Capcom.
Can we get that?
I got the Jumanji
spider?
crossover outfit that looks like Jack Black and
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you have the coelacanth shotgun?
you know the movie with The Rock and the Jack Black and what the hell is the name?
There's actually a cheat code in old Resident Evil 2 where you can get a coelacanth and a stick and you turn it into a shotgun.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Is that true?
It is, yes. And you get the lady from Dino Crisis's outfit too when you use it.
Yeah.
No, I remember that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Dual
video
shock
games,
edition.
dual game, game stuff aside. So I'm guessing is everybody cool going into the disco?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Well, is there gonna be a panic at the disco?
I believe there might be, except for copyright reasons, I can't play that.
Okay.
You could. It just
God's light doesn't shine in a disco.
Oh.
But they make up for that.
Whoa.
God's light doesn't shine in a disco
You know, fuck God if
until I
there's
pull
no
the
God in
trigger.
disco.
God's light doesn't shine in a disco. That's what the mirror ball's for.
All right. So as you guys pull up to the disco,
The nightclub nocturnal.
as it loads,
What's the name of the disco?
Will there be panic in any capacity?
Because if it's not named, I suggest we name it Tech Noir.
Tech
That's the one
Noir.
for,
Tech Noir.
Yeah. Is it
Mike,
is the
can I,
second loading for you guys?
Can I flip?
No, it's black.
Yeah. It's black.
It's black for me too. Let me reload it.
We need. Oh, I thought we needed to have tokens to see stuff.
There's some.
Yeah, it didn't
guy who
load for
looks
me,
like
that's
Michael
why.
Biehn in a schmedium t-shirt.
Looks like it loaded for spectator though.
So, Mike,
Okay.
can I flip through my radio channels real quick? Do I hear anything, or is it just all gone dead now?
Oh yeah, and you guys need. Why am I? I don't have a token. Oh, am I playing?
Mike?
Oh. That's the game. That's this thing. Sorry. I was like, wait, why am I hearing noise?
I
Yeah.
hear a lot of noise. I've been scared this whole time.
I'll turn that down. Anyway.
Yeah, Mike, is there a way I can flip through like the radio? Am I hearing anything on any channels, or is it just all dead now?
It's not all dead at all. You hear a lot of screaming.
Any coherent screaming?
Just imagine the opening of Doom 3. It's like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quietly turn that down then.
Well, I don't know. The guys in the opening of Doom 3 were
You're
pretty
like,
organized.
well, it
Nothing
sounds
to
like
hear
that's
here.
a little much for me.
I am actually having trouble seeing the map, and I'm the one running the server here. Let me try logging out of that. Let's try. Oh, you know what it was? I joined as a spectator on my thing. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, there it is.
That looks much better. That certainly looks more like a map.
Yeah. So you'll just have to pretend to be surprised,
Yeah.
because he could.
Oh.
No, because he could literally see everything here.
I will be honest.
okay.
My vision is actually not good enough that I can see shapes, and that's about it. So don't feel
Ashley,
like you're,
DC, Martin, Father Bartholomew, Ian Michael Dim, John McCluskey, Raj Lal, Mortal Kombat.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is the same map I used for the
Yeah,
Or the
yeah.
Cyberpunk game?
It's almost
Nice.
like we all have the same. It's all we subscribe to
So,
the same
yeah,
place.
well, it's almost like you gave me the map.
No, what I do, we have, yeah. All right, let me close. Oh, let me close that out as well. Sorry, I had to reload it. Okay, cool. Now everyone can see. Awesome. All right. So as you guys pull up to the disco, you immediately notice that the front door is locked, but it's not locked in like the normal sense. It's like someone just put a broom handle there. If you wanted to break in, it would not be hard.
So I'm gonna
the truck and drive within 10.
I got an idea. I'm gonna do that famous knock that everyone knows.
I like the ping at the end. That's new.
I would just butt stroke the broomstick. I mean,
yeah. So I do that knock. Do I get any replies back?
Oh, are you gonna go up there and do it?
Hell yeah.
Go up there and do it.
Go up there and do it.
I did.
I don't see you.
It also says
You don't have control.
Yeah, I was saying I couldn't move.
That's because there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, see, as you cross over the window that you come by the stairs, you notice that there is a zombie stuck in a coat rack.
I laugh at him.
It's just basically, one of those automated coat racks. The coat rack keeps spinning and it keeps like rolling around in it. Raj, what do you see?
It grabs you as it goes by.
Mirage is just set up with his FAL just covering the rear while everyone approaches.
Okay. You can also peer into that office window as well.
Nah.
But yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that knock and then I'll step back with like the shotgun.
There's also an alleyway
exactly,
on your left, guys, that goes right around. You could drive the van down it if you wanted to.
So I'll knock and I'll just shout RCPD, open up.
The only thing you hear is the sound of distant music and moaning.
Oh no.
Oh, sexy.
Mom and Dad are.
Wait, which kind?
You don't know if it's a part of the song or not.
I would just move up.
I'm gonna do that cop thing and press my face against the glass.
Can I roll for song lore?
Deputy, can you confirm that cops just press their face against the glass?
Like, can I see anything along the edges? No, I can't see.
Yeah. No, I leave nose prints on every window I walk past.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
it's his mark.
Yeah,
his mark.
That's how you know deputies looked in your
mark
vehicle.
of the law.
Nose and mag light pressed flat against the glass.
It lets people know I've been here. It makes them feel safe.
It just
breathing, his mouth just going. And he's like,
well,
hey,
huge fog around him.
I really crime people now that I've got the Otto von Bismarck mustache. So.
Oh no.
He looks like the Pringles guy when he leaves his face in print.
Okay, so you're gonna knock on the door or look through the window. What are the rest of you doing?
I will look through the window with him, I guess.
Which window? He already looked through this one, and there's just that zombie who's just walking in a circle around the clothing rack.
I mean, I guess I'll just check the machine gun because
You guys
its
saw-
earlier failures did make me a mite bit nervous.
All right, go ahead and roll for a check.
Sure.
Hey, Raj. Give me a sanity check, Raj. And as you check your machine gun, you notice that more of the cloth ribbon has gotten stuck on the inside of it, and some of it's very hard to remove now.
Damn it.
Where's sanity?
Goddamn authenticity.
he has a classic.
Nice. 60,
nice.
That's why you should have picked out the Israeli one that could use disintegrating links.
Raj, Raj, you immediately think like, what if your family didn't get out of the city? Like what? Because you haven't heard from them in a while.
Yeah. How much sanity do I lose?
All of it.
Well, it depends. Like, how do you want to handle it?
Well, Raj is like, he's on a mission to go find them, and Umbrella's the only lead he has.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he's single-minded. I'm going to find them.
I am going to beat that kid who stole that Kit Kat bar.
I already did that.
Break me up.
Okay.
I actually helped with that one.
Yeah, I held him up with a shotgun, and then Dig just pistol whipped it into unconsciousness, and I called his mom.
And just roll against your
I beat up a lot of kids
69
in this game.
It's supposed to be my
I did
job.
in my game as well.
Listen,
They were half.
in your game, I don't count them as kids. They were all heretics.
All right.
In Texas game, I think I win for the Cruelty to Children award.
Yeah, were you blinded all those kids that were stealing bottles?
Raj, you have no patience for this no more. You decide to just take your weapon and walk down the alleyway to the left. You have to find your wife.
Hello?
It's fine.
Are you
We'll find
there?
her in the second game.
Okay.
Oh,
bye.
that's the weirdest thing.
Zombies.
That's a really weird thing to say, Ashley. What are you talking about?
Okay, you guys just watch as Raj walks around a corner and disappears.
Yo, Raj! Hey, oh, hey!
Hey, yo,
I just sit there
hey!
and watch him, and I'm like, all right, this is good.
He's an adult. If he wants to, he can.
I mean,
Ian Michael Dim, you notice that across the street, several slow-walking zombies are starting to pay attention to you guys.
I shot at one of them and missed.
I go up the stairs.
Oh shit! Yeah, you notice two of them over there. You miss completely.
Yep.
So you guys hear this gunshot,
all right.
and so do the zombies across the street.
I pet the dogs and remind them to be quiet, and then lock the van.
All right.
Oh no.
The van's no, it's a secure ass van. After the people who tried to break in last time, he had it upgraded. That was from a session 0. Somebody broke into his van and tried to steal his shit, so he had his van upgraded.
Good old-fashioned Asa Abler puck locks.
So his van's very much the zombie apocalypse van. Anyway, so the dogs and everything will be fine in there. No pets were harmed in the making of this, except for those Cerberus dogs. They didn't count.
That don't count.
They were animatronics. All right.
We're FNAF lore now?
So, yeah.
7 sharks were harmed in the making of this movie.
All right, so I'm gonna do the age-old police maneuver and get someone stronger than me to boot this door open.
All right.
Dim.
Yeah, I would say
Ian Michael Dim is the strongest, most likely.
Yeah, Michael, I need your help over here. There's a door. It's kind of stuck. I think it's just a
Okay.
or something. Just put your boot to it.
What about you, Dr. Martin? Give me a strength check, deputy.
I will. I want to see what happened to my buddy Raj there. I
Okay.
will walk around and take a look.
You don't currently have a weapon, do you?
I got a pistol way back at the bar, but I'm not very good with it.
Yeah, you have your little Beretta.
I just hear from beside me, Ian smash.
Okay. Oh my God. So Ian
What?
Ian
What?
Ian
No.
just heat actions this door open
breaker style.
and kicks the fucking yeah, he just kicks it open and then he flourishes with his fucking like just his jacket that he's wearing for some reason. Why are we like out of nowhere? I started looking at your stats, deputy, and you're like literally an anime like fighting protagonist. Like you have so much. You could literally like fight the nemesis toe to toe.
You're
so
you are the greatest Yahoo GeoCities
You have a
anime
size,
OC.
Dude.
You have a size of 80. That is
Yeah,
huge.
the absolute size of him. He is a unit.
I could
He has to
Absolute unit.
that I chose to be large.
He has to turn sideways to go through normal-sized doors.
He is a very knock knock. Yes, exactly.
Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do at 70 then? I mean, I don't walk. I squeeze through doors fine.
70? No. So with 70, body can go for strength or body size, like roundness or whatever. It's a kind of general descriptor. Yeah, so he could be like a size 80, but he's like that basketball player. What's his name?
Yao Ming.
Yeah, Yao Ming.
Neil.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
So you can have a bot that would be like a
many of
body of 80, you know what I mean? So with Ian Michael, you could just imagine like Super Mario, but like
Do the Mario.
under like even though he's got a big rotund belly, he's got like flex and he's almost like this. He's like Bowser, like he's got those big giant like muscles.
See, yeah, I imagined him as like
We're going Mario references.
The Big
Size
Show
A,
or
Ron
something.
Jeremy.
So Ashley rolled an accounting check, and just apparently, why? What was that for?
I saw 5 and I was like, is that 5 or 50? I was like, oh, okay, it's 5.
Yeah, you just, you know.
You don't account well. Your money's not really your thing. You get a paycheck deposited. That's all you care about.
Exactly.
You
So-
just opened your wallet and looked in it and go, oh, yeah.
As you guys are kicking this door open, and what do you want to do, Father Bartholomew?
Oh, if they already had opened the door, but I was just going to come up and butt stroke the broomstick holding it closed with my shotgun.
Okay, and Michael and McCluskey, are you joining them, or are you just still down there fiddling with your gun, which it literally looks like you're doing?
I need to get my gun working because the gun is what kills the bad things.
This is very true, as there is very many more bad things probably in the future.
Perhaps if you had invested in white lithium grease, as God intended.
What do you do, McCluskey? 3 dogs just appeared across the street.
Okay.
Not like magically. It's not like Serious Sam. They didn't just go and then just showed up.
And I get that they're not just.
I could jump off that way,
screaming or whatever. But okay, I'm gonna try to fix this thing again, please. No.
Oh my God, dude, push it, dude. Just push it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and
push it real good.
Yeah, push it.
Slam that jam.
Can't fail again.
Okay,
there
good.
we go.
So here, if you would have failed it, I would have broke the machine gun. That would have been the
That's
end
what
of
I was thinking.
Yeah. But that's perfect. Okay, not only do you pull the ribbon out of it, you somehow are able to just kind of put the action and everything right back into like battery in a way where you're like, that's what it was. It just needed to be adjusted. It was some kind of bolt or something. I don't know machine guns. So you just pull the bolt just right, and you're like, motherfucker, this thing's tight now. So now your machine gun will no longer get stuck with the ribbon. It's a perk.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And you still have a very large ribbon coming out of your backpack. What do you do?
I'm going to point at the dogs, and I'm going to give them the business.
Put the bullets to them, medium style.
The business. I'm going to give it to them. And I will Browning them. You have not selected a target.
Well, no, you will.
You can just call him X, because he's going to give it to him.
I'm going to put you all in a combat state.
All right, hold on. There we go. And no, this button, that, yes, and...
Everyone's in a combat state.
Knock, knock.
I have my
Open up the
rifle
door
out.
for real, with the non-stop pop-pop of hot glued steel.
Golden Hall getting busy with it. What?
Whoa, go! You can't sing. You'll get us copyright.
Yeah, you're gonna get killed here.
Whoa, Goat, that was way too much. All right.
Whoa.
One more verse and we gotta pay for it.
All right. Ashley, what do you do? You're the first one in
distinct.
this combat has now begun.
Oh, that's a lot of things.
Oh, Ashley, kill him.
Well, right
Okay.
now it's just those 3 dogs that you can see. Plus, if you really want to shoot the coat rack zombie, you can. But I like John Romero, so
No, it's too funny. Like
I just like I imagine this. Imagine my zombies in this game like John Romero's Dawn of the Dead, the original one with the mall. Like,
Yeah.
those are the zombies you guys are fighting.
Like he looked at that and he couldn't stop giggling for like 30 seconds. So he was like, "All right, you get to live."
Yeah, the zombies that don't really look much. They're just like green skin and they're just like blinking. All right.
Am I using you know what? I'm probably using buckshot, right? Or birdshot.
No, you were using Buck.
Okay, good. I'm gonna shoot the dog here on the left.
All right. Go ahead and try.
The last dog on the left. What do you mean you've not selected the target? That is the target.
You have to right click on it and hit the target on the lower left corner. It's a little target there. Yep. And then you can do it. And fire your gun. Then you hit
I'm
roll.
firing my gun.
You hit roll. Yep, you hit it. And then roll damage.
Woo!
That Cerberus took a lot of damage. Unfortunately, he just kind of got knocked over. Where is he at? Which one did you target?
Last one on the left.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it didn't take his health away. How dare you? You bastard. Oh, I could fix that. It was 7. Yeah, just fucking do it. Boom. Oh, wait. He's not 7 foot tall. What the fuck? Why did he...
It grows in size.
Yeah, you shoot it and it grows in size, and you're like, oh my god.
Wait, what?
No. It didn't do that. That's just...
That's a different sort of virus.
Yeah, that's the holy fucking shit virus. Oh, there we go. Status effect. There we are.
There you go.
Let me just take that health away.
And I should have worked at the ATF.
Boom. And it's injured. Yeah, it fell over and it's injured. And it's unconscious. Who cares? It's a fucking zombie dog. All right. Next up on the line is the Cerberus C, who will try to rush at you. Let me roll with that motherfucker. Give me that dex roll. Yeah, unfortunately, the Cerberus tries to run at you, instead lands into a open sewer grate and disappears. Oof. Yeah, it does the like Wile E. Coyote thing where it looks at the camera and
Don't worry,
waves and then
yeah.
falls.
he'll be back in ResiDONT Evil 2 as a side boss.
Yeah, no, yeah. It'll be whenever someone's playing another part of this game and they're like walking through the sewers and a dog comes falling on them.
Lands on top of a crocodile.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then it tears through the street and it's got a health bar. All right. Anyway, that one's gone. Cerberus C. We'll also try to do a dexterity roll. Oh, and it does makes it now. It's going to try to bite you, Mr. McCluskey. Now you are mine.
Not allowed.
Where is it?
Not allowed.
Bite. Here it is. Is it?
Don't worry, I'll shoot him too. There's only 8 pellets in this buckshot, so there's like a 1 in 8 chance I'll hit you.
Oh, characteristics. How do I lock this? Oh, there we go. I had it. I saw it locked. Bow. Ooh. The dog comes up and bites McCluskey. And it was 1d6. Ooh, he does a full 6, but what's your armor at? 6. So you actually don't feel it at all as it bites.
It's max damage, can't hurt McCluskey. You know what, McCluskey? Just go kick
because
him around.
it's because he's wearing fucking armor.
Oh, I'm fine with it. I'm just saying, like, I saw this happen. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like that training dummy thing where it's like biting at your like arm and it's not letting go.
All right.
Wrapped magazines around your arm.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what you did. All right.
I saw hobos do this once for warm.
All right, Cromwell, what are you going to do?
Oh, there's a dog right there. I'm just going to try to shoot it.
All right. Shoot the dog, hopefully.
I pull out my Colt 45 with 2 zigzag.
Baby, that's all you need.
Colt.
I don't really have good shot. I'm going to use 3. I'm going to try to shoot it 3 times.
Go for it. Yeah, that's
I'm a bad shot.
All right, Diggs, this one's for the game.
Ooh. Not something McCluskey wants to hear as you're pulling a gun. Like, hold still, I got it, with his little shaky Beretta.
He just like bites his lip and he's like, I got this.
Here we go. You just hit shoot.
2 Go 4s.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow. They all hit.
Very nice.
Oh, 2 of them miss.
No. 1 hit.
Okay, if he rolled over at 90, you would have been hit, Mr. McCluskey, but he hit so close that it almost made, like, bullet time. You can almost see that shit. You're like, oh my god. And the other one just bounces off some gravel, and then finally he hits the Cerberus for 11 damage, killing it instantly as he goes right through its skull. Almost like, oh, it's 3, no, fuck it, was fine. Anyway, it's dead.
Holy shit!
I thought that dice said 11. I was like, oh yeah, 11 damage, and I see, oh, it takes 3 points of damage. I'm like, oh wait, never mind. It's fucking dead.
You see me like recoil and start rubbing my hand. Ow, this hurts.
Oh, Raj is going to take his shot next. As I make sure to put it on his turn. Okay. At target, and you and then you hit shoot at the bottom there. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Now roll that damage. Zombie C takes 13 points of damage. For some reason, it's not taking their it's not taking their health away. Anyway, that zombie falls over, and the other one was 8.
Guys, stop fucking around and come back me up.
Where'd he go?
The other one.
Down the alley, you bitch on.
Okay, your F and FAL just fucking tears through them. They're like twitching on the ground, but they're not dead. Like, they're undead, but they're not dead. You know what I mean?
They're not neutralized.
They are not neutralized.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna get a Coke.
Get a Coke. It's time
Auto
for a
Coke.
break time. Get your
by the way,
Coke.
those zombies, Mike, those zombies don't have initiative. You might want to put them on.
Oh. Thank you. It's all right. They're unconscious anyway. Father Bartholomew, what are you gonna do?
Well, I believe I'm still up
Bagoo.
there by the discotheque there door, which is now, we did render that open, correct?
Correct.
I might actually stick my head in there and just make sure that there's no threats that may be coming from that direction.
All right. Let's take a look at your character here. Yeah, you got about, let's see. You can move about 5 squares in. What do you say?
Yeah, just throw me in there at max range, close to the wall. I'll just like kind of hug that wall, kind of.
As you get close,
as I come in.
As you get close, there is,
Is that the that's the
this coat rack zombie, but it's literally just following the coat rack in a circle, like a cat almost, just endlessly.
I'm just gonna let him be. He's clearly feeling a vibe.
You are starting to hear thumping music as you get closer into the disco.
Ah, the sounds of Satan's work.
Sounds of Satan's work. See this? Yeah, this is exactly it. You just
dancing.
Are you
leads
turning?
to
You're almost like
fornication.
you're gonna be like Caleb from Blood.
What
And
you
along
gonna
came
do?
a spider and
Lead
sat
on
down
me.
beside me and said, "Hey, bitch, what's in the bowl?"
It's gonna be good.
Single white female.
All right, Dr. Martin, what are you
Single
doing?
White female. Open for business.
Dr. Martin.
I should have said that as I walked in. I should have.
Gary Evans.
I will shoot at the dog, down dog.
Which you're gonna shoot at the down dog. You're just gonna like, I need a time to take a quick practice shot. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
Go for it.
How do I do this again? Click this button here.
Yeah, you gotta target it.
How do I click the target?
Right
I'm
click.
right clicking. I'm not getting a thing on it.
Oh, right click and then a target at the bottom left corner.
I think I did it.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. You take a shot at the. You can shoot it another 2 more times if you like. Because it's a.
Can I?
Yeah. Berettas can do that. See how it says like you have 3 shots per round? Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I wanted to pick multi-shots. How do I get rid of one of those? I didn't even click it twice.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And I'll just get rid of the on the top. All right. You take
Good
another.
enough.
Yeah, you took a shot at the other one, and yeah, it just hit a car, and the car alarm goes off. So it's
After that, I will-
it sounds like a cat.
I will hide behind my little alcove here.
Chosen one. It's just doing that. All right.
I hate you.
Wait, what was that? What was that in there in the middle?
Chosen
Chosen.
one.
You never watched Kung Fu Fist of Fury?
Oh yes, we have all watched Kung Pao.
I'm just
Score.
making sure I heard it right.
Gary Evans just farts on a Bible, man. Watch out. All right.
Bible farts.
All right, McCluskey. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna reach back in time to a more dignified age, governed by steel, and I'm going to let rip with the belt.
At just that downed dog?
No, at the door. We're going in.
Oh, okay. You
I'm
can
not gonna walk around in the street where dogs can come.
You can go about 7 squares in that inwards. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, yeah. All right.
All
Let's
right.
do that. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go about there. And as you're inside, you can kind of you see coat rack zombie just following the coat rack that's automated, and it's just going in a circle.
I'm gonna point at him and I'm gonna go. Hang in there.
Classy.
Go with God. Be safe from me.
It's just some James Bond memes. All right.
I
I know. All right. Cerberus is laying across the street. What does the Cerberus do? He tries to roll a Constitution check. How's the Cerberus do? Oh, he does not get up. As a matter of fact, he just dies.
Just finishes bleeding.
Yeah, at 92, he's just fucking done. At some point, Dr. Martin, you just think, wow, did I do that? All right, let's see what zombie over here does. Let's do this roll. He's got a pretty good constitution. Yeah. The zombie starts to get back up, Mr. Goat.
All right.
Ian Michael Dim, the slowest man in the world. What do you want him to do now?
Well, I suppose I will enter the structure and see what's what with my giant fucking pipe.
Come on in, Plumber Wide Putin.
7 spaces in, so you can go up to where Father Bartholomew is. Yeah, that coat rack zombie. I love coat. I just like I love that like John Romero-esque shit.
Sometimes it feels like we're walking in circles, huh?
Woo! All right. Anyway, as everyone on stream is just groaning collectively, Ashley, what do you want to do now?
Well, the Raj said he needed help, so.
All right.
That's where I'm going.
Let's see here. Since they're you know what? I'm gonna say that you get up to about here. You hop over the wall.
Can't see anything to shoot though.
Not yet. All right.
Can we just leave Raj outside?
He ran off.
Well,
I hope he's okay, man.
He was in a bit of a rage.
He's working through things, you know.
I hate you, Die.
All right, Zombie C, how you doing, buddy? Oh. Zombie gets up as well and steps over there. Yeah, those little goofy noises they make. And I think you can actually see them now, Ashley.
I can.
Excellent. DC Cromwell, what do you do now?
I'm just going to take up Overwatch. If anything comes in the door, I'll shoot it, unless it's Raj or Ashley.
Okay. Do you want to shut the
big guys
door?
going first. The what?
You can shut the door and lock it if you want.
But I mean, isn't someone out here?
Yeah, but they're behind a wall. They ran around the building.
Oh, if I look out and see
them,
him, I close the door and I kind of just move up between them.
Okay. I'll go ahead and lock that. If they want in, you guys can. No, I mean, they probably pound on it. They'll probably pound on it. All right. With the normal door now set and locked, and everyone on Overwatch, Raj, you are free to open fire and move.
All right.
You are still in a bout of insanity. You could try to roll to get out of it.
Nah, I'm gonna keep going down this way.
You're on a mission from God.
From God, yeah. Wait, which one of these zombies is standing up?
But the better God.
They both are. They got back up.
Okay, because they still have the knocked over icon thing.
Oh, they're like, I'm saying maybe they're like crawling is more like it.
All right.
That makes more sense actually.
Oof.
You shoot your FNFAL. Unfortunately, a lot of the shots just go wide as they pang off of a garbage can and knock over a bunch of bottles in the background. But you are free to move forward if you want to.
How far can I move?
7 squares. If you look at your character sheet, it'll tell you how many move you have.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yep.
Welcome to the spooky land.
All right.
Sorry, the song is weird.
All right, I'm good.
All right. Father Bartholomew, what do you do?
Let's see. I am in the club. I'm going to just keep.
Gonna be in the club. All right.
Getting tipsy.
Find me in the club, bottle full of bub.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can move 5 in if you like.
Yeah, I'd like to progress forward and just kind of hug that outside wall.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop this music because there was other things in this club that I had placed because it's fun.
Because you're a good DM who
Because I thought it would be
things.
fun. Yeah. All right. So you moved in. What you see is a DJ as sound gets louder over there, but the DJ is just bobbing back and forth in like almost a zombified state. You can't tell if this is a actual zombie or somebody who's just got an E thing going on.
A sinner's a sinner, undead or not.
All right, Caleb. Jesus Christ.
Caleb was a pretty big sinner himself.
Yeah, because
Kind of more like edgelord mode.
Because Chernabog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
All right. With that said, Father Bartholomew, you see the DJ. Did you want to fire or?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Father.
She's playing the devil's music.
Oh, of course. Father Bartholomew taking a shot.
I cast buckshot.
With your Winchester model. Oh, make sure I reload.
1897.
Gotta reload it. There we go. There we go.
Oh no.
You shoot at the guest appearance by Michelle Rodriguez. I'll bring it in so you guys could see it. And unfortunately, she just kind of like bobs just right out of the way. You do hit pieces of her shirt, but it just kind of goes wide. You do have 2 more shots. This is a same thing. You can fire it 3 times.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. Matter of fact, no, never mind. I'll just fire it all the same. You do hit her.
Hey.
She takes 4 points of damage. And then you fire it again. And you miss. So you hit her once, which sends her moving back. And she kind of just... You've never seen someone stand up from a buckshot. All right. With that out of the way...
Clearly the devil's music is at play here.
Next up, Dr. Martin. What do you do? It's your turn.
Well, obviously, I moved down the alleyway by 5 spaces, and I will, if it'll won't let me target these things.
All right.
Okay, there we are. I will shoot at the zombie I have selected.
It's
just once.
Only him and I can hear what's going on right now. There's some music playing because you guys aren't far enough into the club yet to really hear the song.
Yeah, it's just me, and I'm sitting here.
Oh no!
I'm sitting here staring at Mike because.
Ooh, no. Let's see how we do this, Dr. Martin.
Oh.
Okay. You fire the Beretta. It flies out of your hand in like that movie way where they're like, "Oh, dear me." And then it falls over down into a sewer grate into the sewer.
Oh,
inside
crap.
the club?
I'm in the alleyway.
Oh.
Unfortunately, your firearm no longer exists.
Dr. Martin, did you have
Oopsies.
the takedown lever down and he was attempting to fire this Beretta?
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly.
That was a pretty bad fumble. All right. So with that said, you can still move if you like. If you want to go fisticuffs.
I moved my 5 spaces already. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
And my turn here.
All right. Oops. Oh, I got it. John McCluskey. Played by who? Who's playing? Oh, you played by like which actor? If you were doing this as a movie.
Tom Sizemore.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There. I will walk that far. Oh, I see Michelle Rodriguez. I don't like it. I'm gonna sort that out.
What's wrong with Michelle Rodriguez?
Nothing wrong with her, the actress. I'm just saying when she does these cameos, I don't.
Oh, right. You're talking about those. Yeah, you're like, she's like, yeah, this is too many cameos. Go ahead and shoot. Ooh, oh my God. So the unfortunate cameo of Michelle Rodriguez ends for now as you unload on her in front of everyone, and her entire upper body explodes into a giant mess of mist, almost like it's a 90s computer game. In your head, you hear the Doom E1M1 song playing. Yeah. And also to your right is a locked door.
God be with you, son.
It says manager's office. Or
Well, we're gonna manage this place.
would be to your left, but I was thinking with your eyes forward. So do you want to open the door, try to jimmy the lock? Or are you just going to keep your gun hot
It seems
forward?
to me you have a master key.
I'm gonna aim forward for the time being. I mean, what if something else comes out of the spooky?
Okay.
I mean,
Good point. All right. Zombie D. What happened to you, buddy?
Why didn't you point out the door to me, Mike?
Because you could see everything. You're literally looking at my GM screen. Anyway.
Not as much as you think I am.
All right. The zombie, I think. Well, how much move did he have? Oh, he has a lot. Okay. So this one, he's actually going to get right. Oh, actually, was it this one or? No, it was this guy. Come on, where's it at? How can I?
Ow.
Oh, I can't move it because because he's downed.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Let's try another Constitution check. No, he is up. Let us go. Whatever. He is just standing there because I can't move him for whatever reason. Anyway, over to Ian Michael Dim. What are you doing? Clearing this hallway.
Well, I've still got the pipe wrench, so
Yeah.
Better use it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, excuse me, that moves through a wall.
Yeah. You just go down. I feel like we're playing like a game of like Clue now. This is weirdly bizarre. Anyway.
Ian Michael Dim in the nightclub with the pipe wrench.
It's not going to end combat here in a sec. It's going to get more combat, I think. As you guys walk closer and closer down this hallway. Where is Zombie? Oh, Zombie D doesn't do anything. I don't even know why I'm on the tracker. Zombie C also tries to move. And he's not able to as well. He's just downed. So he's just biting the ground. Anyway, Cromwell, DC. That's how they know your name.
It's me, DC Cromwell.
DC, a bomb.
A bomb.
Sing a fact to back that up.
I walk
great.
past and finally see this treadmill zombie. What is it?
Coat rack
Coat
zombie.
rack?
Yeah, he's just following the automated coat rack in a circle.
I'm like, okay. And I kind of look at other people that just seem to have ignored it, and I'm like, that's gonna come back and bite us in the ass.
Yeah, and also feel free to just call it if you want to do a spot hidden check. I'll let you do those for free. For your round.
I'll take a look around just to
if you want
look
to.
around. Ooh.
Oh yeah, in the back of the office over there, you notice that there is a IMI Desert Eagle laying in the chair.
Oh, baby. Who's good with guns? Because there's a big one over here.
I look over and I'm like, they're all right.
Okay.
That's it. What you do notice as well, DC, is that there is a huge trail of blood from where the zombie in the coat rack is and where that gun is. It looks like this zombie tried to commit suicide with it.
Sudoku.
Oh.
I thought being alive was depressing.
It's also got an all silver handle as well.
Can I
nightclub
sneak past
weapon.
this guy? Is he like paying attention to anything?
Nope. You walk past all the zoot suits and stuff.
I'll take out a little in my pack, which I always keep on me because I'm a hiker. I have like
You
wet
open
wipes.
up your inventory and move some spaces around.
Yeah, that, and I take out like a little wet wipe, like the Clorox, and I wipe it down the gun before I pick it up.
Good call.
But then I'll take that, look around for any magazines, ammo, or anything sitting around, because might just have the clip with a bullet missing, apparently.
All right. Nope. You find an entire, just a full box of ammo, which has about 50 rounds in it, and
I will just put that in my pack, and
you have 7 in the IMI.
Yeah, and I sneak. I guess I can only get to like back to there. That's my turn.
Yeah, and,
And
it literally looks like
I'll be looking through the windows.
It literally looks like somebody from like the 70s. If they were like, I'm just gonna assume that at this point we're gonna push forward on that.
I'll probably put my back up against this wall though, watching the
you're putting your gun.
behind.
You put your gun up like Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I'm just brandishing it so everyone sees the new gun I got. Like, come at me.
You guys
I'm
see this
mafioso.
flashlight reflection coming down the hallway for a second. You're like, what the fuck? And it's almost like, is that thing got rhinestones in it?
Yeah, because they're cool.
Oh,
my Swarovski Desert Eagle.
All right, Raj. You can continue to take on both zombies.
All right. I'm
Wait, is this the start of a new turn? Because I don't think I got to go yet.
I need to get up for a minute.
No, you did. You jumped over the fence.
I thought that was last turn.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's go back to you. What do you want to do? Sorry about that. I guess
move forward 9 spaces.
Move forward 9 spaces. Go for it. Move forward. There you go. Give me a dexterity roll.
Oh, there's gonna be something jumping out that window, isn't there?
No.
Don't be fucking mad at me.
No.
I hate you.
No.
Oh
wow.
My God. Oh my Christ. Okay. Well, unfortunately for you. I'm gonna go.
Something bursts out the window, doesn't
it? Splat. All right.
Fuck.
Right next to you lands a fine specimen, also known as the unknown. As it drips down from... Why am I moving the token? I want to put down... Oh, I know what I did wrong. Okay. As it drips down right next to you. You don't know if it's seen you or anything. It's just kind of ominously laying there like a blobish kind of jelly.
A collapsing flan.
Yeah.
Do I hear it though?
You see it. It's almost like that,
boy.
like recent, like you know that thing in Alien where you see the spit and then they look up. Yeah, it's like that,
Oh.
and that's what plops down.
Oh well. I'm going to point the shotgun at it and pull the trigger.
No, it
No?
frightened you that much. You don't get
Oh.
to. You fucked up, sir. Raj, you see this. What do you do?
Oh shit! I want to set on then. I'm going to start moving towards this way. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then just try to burst into these guys as I'm not
Point blank.
engaging that thing. Yeah, point blank. All right, cool.
Yeah, we're
I just look at these and I'm like, I should have been doctor.
Should I just put advantage? I don't see anything for point blank.
let's see, long range, extra range. Oh, I see. Base range
Oh
is
no,
fine.
yeah, point blank right there.
Where?
Right side.
You sure?
Oh, there. Oh, he found it. Point blank
There
right
you go.
there. Yeah, it was just hard to see. Thank
Yeah,
you.
It's really gray.
Shoot.
And if I
Oh my
And
god.
if I kill it, I wanted to, put the other bullet
Boom.
towards another one.
Boom. Oh, I can't even delete them anymore. These zombies are just dead. I can't delete them though.
Try now.
Nope.
You're gonna have to refresh then.
Yeah.
They're
It's
just
gonna make
misbehaving.
everyone reconnect, but trust me, it's a lot better than having to deal with this later on.
All right, I'm back.
Did it refresh? Oh, I just reconnected.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have to
Do
do
you need
that.
to refresh?
No, it was just me. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, much
That-
better.
That much better. All right, cool. Thank you. All right. Raj, as you dispatch the two zombies, you see what you're seeing right there. The blob creature that you have been fighting all up to this point. Oh. Infectum, thank you for the courtesy. Anyway. Father Bartholomew, what do? Run, hide, shoot.
Shit.
Take a dump in the
shit.
club. Take a dump in the club.
Shit, pants.
No balls. Take a dump in the club. Okay.
Father Bartholomew uses his Winchester master key to open that locked door right next to us.
So you just turn to the door and go entry,
And go,
open sesame. Like what?
this is God's way.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Where is it at? Oh, these are all supposed to be. Oh, hey.
Macabero, thank you for following and your courtesy.
For the courtesy. All right, there it is. Everyone should have their guns drawn. Why didn't it do that in the beginning? Anyway, even the creature trot its gun. I give this. Everyone's got guns. I just realized I made the creature and the zombie roll for drawing their guns. So yeah, the zombie just fucking pulls out his single action army.
That's weird for fucking zombie movies that you start shooting the zombies and
you're-
they take cover and start shooting back.
Yeah, like Tucker.
Yeah. It's just
This is not what we were expecting.
yeah, it's like an old west reenactor fucking zombie. Anyway,
George Romero would not be pleased.
all right, rolling.
Roll it.
You do hit the monster. Takes 8 points of damage.
Wait, what?
You said you
Oh no, I was master keying that door next to us.
oh,
Yeah, that one right there.
it works.
Yeah, I would hope so. It's buckshot.
Ah!
And as you go through the door, you find that you're in the manager's office, and there's nothing in here except the computer screen that's on and a door that's not
I
open.
just saw a zombie there. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Wait, was there a zombie there?
No.
No.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that right there.
I was saying, like, I'm okay. Apparently, my stress is too low because I'm seeing shit.
It was supposed to be right here. I was like, yeah, I thought I put one in there. Then I was like, maybe I forgot. So I just was gonna roll with it. But yeah, you see the zombie right here, but it's not even looking right at you.
Yeah, just I just blew a door wide open.
You do have
behind
2
it.
more
It
shots.
just does not care. So I'm just gonna go ahead
Well,
and
not all zombies are smart zombies.
so I'm just gonna make sure that he that he meets his maker while we're at it.
Very well. You take a shot. It fucking kills the zombie. It's just dead. Oh, it resists? That's not... Oh, it does die. Never mind. It's fucking dead. That how does it resist? It died.
It was already so dead that it just goes, your bullets don't mean anything.
He's like, I resist. And you're like, you're already dead.
You dare resist my
Yeah.
buck, Chal?
All right.
Buck. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. All right, next turn. Oh my... I think that's the... I think that's the end of that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end combat here.
And the worst thing ever said on the courtesy flush was...
All right. What do you guys do? No more combat.
All right, I just start going up the
Except for
service
this-
thing.
Except for that.
And
The slime
What do you
monster.
mean no more combat? What's that thing right next to me?
Open up.
It's not doing anything.
It's just dripping.
Okay. So you want to open which door, Goat? Let me in.
This one I'm right up against.
Okay. So I'll get you down there. Okay, cool. All right, so you want to open up that door?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Okay.
Yes.
It's actually just latched. So you pull the latch open. And as you do, you find that it is actually a service elevator, and in it, in the corner, is a pile of that goop. It is doing nothing.
Hippity hoppity, get out of my fucking property.
There is
Put it at point blank.
Oh, you're gonna try to kill it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it once, see what happens.
You've got no
Go for it.
bullets.
No, yeah, I do. Can you make it point blank?
No. There you go.
There you go.
You shoot the creature, but it doesn't even move. It actually blows apart almost like marshmallow. So like little pieces of it kind of float back to the ground.
Martin, what is this thing?
It's an experiment gone awry, for sure.
What does
Let me
it do?
see. Well, it's supposed to surround someone so they can't fight back, but it seems to absorb people's DNA and then eat them.
Oh.
What the fuck? Why would you make something like that?
I'm gonna try to open
Well,
this
it wasn't what I meant to do.
Yeah, he was trying to make something else.
Okay, how do I get past this thing without dying?
Good question.
What do you mean, good question? You
Light it
don't
on
know.
fire.
He doesn't have a gun anymore. He lost it completely.
No, light the thing on fire, he said.
Oh, is that... Did you say that?
Yeah, I did.
No. Well, you-
Okay, does anyone have a light?
We're near a club. There's plenty of alcohol, too. Let me just try to open this door here that doesn't want to open. God.
All right, hurry. And have all day.
You click on the door over and over and over and over and over again like a Project Zomboid, and then it eventually opens.
Oh, they seem to be busy.
Through sheer will. As you do, a zombie just kind of shambles over here, but it doesn't seem to notice you, and neither does the one over here. That seems to be just kind of fixated at a corner to the south, almost in the same corner where that elevator is.
Really? That's strange. So I'm gonna shoot.
I'm just pointing the machine gun around, asking like, "So are we killing stuff or?"
Well, if you want to walk deeper into the club, you can. But also, Father Bartholomew just opened up the manager's office. It's up to you guys.
I'm going to the manager's office.
Okay.
What are they? So, are they just like suddenly not hostile for some reason?
No.
Where the
Oh,
city's
well, then-
managed.
I mean, they will if you go near them and like try to entice them. Like they're just kind of docile at the moment.
Alright,
That
well,
sounds
uh,
entrapment.
Like the reason why the zombies in that alleyway attacked was because Raj shot at them. That's the only reason, because they were just kind of just bumbling around. If you get close enough to them, they will attack.
Oh, sure.
Good
Blame it
job,
on
Raj.
us.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, this
that
one
zombie
is
entrapment. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So the one right in front of me that's staring at the wall. I'm gonna do my best Lenny and George impression. Slick the rabbits.
What are you gonna do?
I can't set this towards point blank, but I'm gonna shoot in the back of the skull.
Okay.
Now we have.
Ooh.
Point blank. There you go.
Ooh. You walk in, and the zombie basically dies from one shot. You watch as the zombie's head explodes in a almost John Romero-esque way, where it's George Romero, excuse me.
John Romero is the Doom guy. George Romero is the zombie.
Thank you.
One made Doom.
I know.
One made zombies.
I'm not smart, guys.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I'm here because he kept saying it, and I was like, "Was that guy John Romero too?" And then
I'm smart. All right. Anyway,
look,
George Romero.
Just say Romero zombies, and then it applies to technically both Doom zombies and
It
movie
kind of
zombies.
does.
Yeah, they're the same thing, really.
Yeah. It basically looks like really, really red syrup. I love it.
So after I just blew its erstwhile friend away, does the other zombie turn around?
I want to point out that's not because it's a special effect. It's just that is what the blood looks like when you shoot it.
Definitely isn't Hershey's strawberry syrup in a practical effect.
Does the other zombie turn around after I kill its friend?
No, it stares pointedly at the corner where the elevator is.
That's fucking creepy. He just says that out loud.
That's
I'm not
fucking
creepy. I'm just busy.
What about the rest of you up here? DC Cromwell, what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm wondering what they're doing in that office. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
waiting for somebody to move forward. So either we push down the hall or we go in the office.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are looking for in the office. Is that door open? Blow it open. I mean, what are we? I'm confused. Is the music still playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do I like the music?
Yeah.
No.
As you get closer, you kind of like the bass line of it. It's just
this ain't bad.
It's a disco song that you used to dance to.
It's the devil's music.
Oh no, it's her again. Oh, never mind. Sorry, man.
It's Dancing Queen.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna lock the door.
The computer screen is lit, and there are papers and things on the desk that are kind of hastily thrown around.
I saw that, and I just instantly like, nope.
Can I pull a spot hidden check here?
Yeah, spot hidden check, he says. Very well. Let me get your character sheet here. There we
Is
go.
there anything in this room of note?
That was a very scary noise.
That was a little
weird. Yeah, I was like, whoa. This guy's good, isn't he?
I'm like, what the fuck's in my ear?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I thought it was
That's like binaural. It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
And then it faded side to side, and I was like, what?
Is there anything in this room of note that I can see?
Well, let's see what Father Bartholomew sees. He sees, on the computer screen, you see what looks like the Raccoon City Police Department login, as well as another badge underneath it that says stars.
Oh.
And also on the desk are several papers that have umbrella logos on them.
Now, what's all this about then? Start sifting through these papers then.
This is a strip club, right?
Yes. Not a strip club. Yeah, it was a strip club back in your day.
Umbrella
It is now
plant
just a disco.
cocaine.
It's just a disco now.
The disco.
It is a disco.
Deader than the disco.
Okay. On these papers, you see that there is a lot of weird orders from Umbrella for construction of an elevator in the back of this building. It doesn't seem like it's through anything that Umbrella does normally.
Now, I've had plenty
Umbrella
of
does anything normal?
unpermitted construction happening at Jack's Bar, so I know some bullshit when I see it.
No, you've talked to all the scientists and stuff. They all go to Jack's Bar. That's a character from Session Zero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, he basically in that one he basically knows most people in town, and yeah, that's his whole kind of thing.
That's because everybody goes to Jack's Bar.
Right, but this is very irregular. They would never have construction plans to do something like this in a disco. It's not an official building.
I'm like debating the merits of shooting this woman. I keep opening and closing the door. Like, do I want to?
He wonders what's down the elevator. He says,
I would say that out loud to make sure John can hear me.
and it looks like a police report was just sent from a login of a Raccoon City Police Department employee. Do you want to look more into it, or are you good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do with that because Father Bartholomew doesn't strike me as somebody who's going to be particularly tech savvy. Does anybody know what this means on the screen here?
You guys can roll stuff if you want to. Ashley, what are you doing?
I finally made my choice.
Oh.
Kaboom.
What did you do?
I opened the door and blew her face off.
Oh, for her? I didn't even see her doing that.
I kept opening and closing the door like, do I do it? Do I not?
Yeah, she basically dies immediately.
The second cameo of Michelle Rodriguez.
She was just sitting on the toilet. She was not even like standing up or anything. She was just sitting there. That was supposed to be a spook out like thing, but
like the zombie in the bathtub jump scare.
So Ian, inside the disco, like deeper inside, you hear the shuffling of a lot of feet in between the song changes.
All right, I'll pass that on. I'm just watching for movement down the hallway, I guess.
Okay.
While they faff about in the manager's office.
Yeah. You also find that there is a passcode that has just been entered to unlock the elevator.
Oh. Do you think this will turn it on if I hit enter?
Bring it up.
Do you think this will turn it on if I hit enter?
You know, sure. Why not?
Yeah, okay.
You do.
I'm just going to hit enter.
You hit the enter key and the computer shuts down.
Computers are the work of Satan, anyway.
Anyway, down over here by the elevator, Raj and Dr. Martin, the elevator clicks on and a ding. What are you doing?
Moving.
I'm not doing anything.
Who's messing with a door? I hear that.
Don't worry
it's actually really loud for me.
Yeah, it's really, really loud.
It's actually exceptionally disruptive. It's fucking me up.
All right. Anyway, so you hear a ding, and the lights for the elevator turn on as the hydraulics kick back up, and a panel pulls out of the side of the wall, Dr. Martin, and you immediately recognize it as one of your own keycard logins.
Oh, I know where this goes. It goes down to the labs.
Is that where they might be holding my family?
If the umbrella took them, that's a good chance.
All right,
yeah.
we're going there.
Okay. Ashley, they're gonna go and jump on the elevator. Since you were over here clearing the place, do you want to just do you want to stay up here in the disco, or do you want to get on the elevator with them?
I mean, I'm not gonna let them go alone.
Okay. Well, while they're getting on the elevator, I'm assuming you guys are going to wait a minute while these guys up here decide what they'd like to do. With all that said, and the computer's shut off now, and the light in the room goes dark, so it's hard to read, what do you want to do?
Let's meet up with everybody, make sure everyone's okay.
Well, now technology is spooking me, so I'm just going to, like, quietly exit out of here before somebody assumes that I broke it.
That's a good call. So as you guys walk past this door...
I'm walking with Dim because he seems unkillable, and we need that right now.
Yeah, and I was going to say, as you guys are walking around, you hear the distant gunshots coming from the back, and you're assuming it's your comrades outside in the alleyway.
If we're going to meet up with them, we should probably go the other way, because I hear lots of things out here.
Sinners.
The only way you guys could do that is either go around maybe through the manager's office or going through the middle of the disco.
Oh, that's right, because we locked that door, didn't we?
Why would you lock the door?
That front door. I
The
don't know,
front door.
somebody said they locked that front door.
Oh.
So that's not a viable option anymore.
No, I mean, no, you. Yeah, it's not.
It.
It's a video game logic. It's like, the door's locked. I can't go this way. It's like, no. These guys will be like,
it's locked from the other side now.
Nothing will stop Machine Gun over here.
Machine Gun. I just have a guy who can Hulk fist through a wall.
That's true. Ian Michael Dim just
need a machine gun.
Jesus Christ. Oh God. He has like a legend mode. It just fucking turns all like glows white when he fights people.
Quad damage.
Yeah, he does like quad damage.
Quad damage.
Yeah, I don't know how Ian Michael.
He is the guy who punched through a wall.
You did, and to pull a pipe out to use the water.
Yep.
It's like a fucking like 1950s like action movie. All right.
Ian Michael BFG division.
So you're gonna go through the disco?
Sure.
Yeah, let's
fine.
push
Go
through.
through the disco.
As you walk up through the disco, Ian Michael Dim and everyone follows behind him.
Yep.
Did we miss the Halloween party?
As you guys come closer to the party that's going on in here, the music seems to keep on blaring and the lights are not really shining, but you can clearly see a lot of people still dancing with the dead.
Living people dancing with the dead, or everyone's dead?
Yes. No, exactly the first one.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I like this place better when it was Bouncy Balls, the old strip joint. As I just move along the bar.
That's the DJ booth, actually.
Oh.
It's the place they could see you clearly from. This big giant guy just walking in front of this big flashing thing full of lights. Like, yeah, I like this place when it was fucking... Jesus Christ. Yeah, he has nothing to fear. So Ian Michael Dim walks through this Giga Chad shit. But they don't really notice him as they're already still just dancing with the living people. What did the rest of you do? You guys just like
I just follow along with him. Shit, I'm not staying here.
The whole room down? Do I have that much ammo?
Yes. You might need it for later, but if you do that, I mean, that's a lot of ammo.
Yeah, won't I level up 20 times and then win?
No.
I'm staying close to Dim.
I'm sorry, zombies, but you look like just enough XP.
There's only a certain, like, once you reach a certain point with your skill, it just, like, almost like half a point or a quarter of a point.
I'm just talking about AoE grinding, Mike. Why do you have to hate on it?
You didn't bring any mortars.
That's fair.
Zombies in the dance floor. Fate joined.
I just don't know what to say at this point with all the zombies on the dance floor, so I'm just gonna keep walking with the people. I've seen enough weird shit today that this is just, I guess, one more thing, huh?
And Father, what do you do?
I'm gonna follow along, but I'm just gonna take a quick peek out into the crowd and see if I notice any blood on the dance floor.
Yes.
Wow.
Sinners. I'm just gonna keep following along with them. That's just.
So this door won't open, but I rolled a 9.
No, doors don't have an option with you.
Yeah, you took the perk for open.
Yeah, it's like you just like normally a lock would stop you from turning the handle, but not today. It just went click and just opened.
I'm standing there holding the handle, and I'm just like, that happens too much.
It's like the fucking Terminator just walking around. All right.
Now you see why they call it a deadbolt, because you killed it.
I want Father and John and DC to give me a spot hidden check before they cross through.
Fair enough. I'll do one.
Nope, just crossing through.
Mike, you're gonna need to roll that for me, because.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm retarded.
Because
I'm sitting here dancing I'm waiting for that roll. Oh,
good job, Mike.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
bud.
you. I appreciate that. Spot hidden check. Roll. Yeah. Oh, you got a point over your percent. You see what looks like the outline of a yellow jacket, but you don't know what. You remember that it was the Brad Vickers wore that, but it's in the crowd and you're not sure if you saw it.
It's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Kid's got a life preserver on. He's afraid he's gonna drown in the crowd.
All right, McCluskey and everyone else joins the crowd back here, and you see these guys kind of diddle-jacking around over here on the elevator, dancing around this goo like, oh, God.
Oh, that must be the elevator they installed.
Yes.
That was mentioned on those papers.
Do you guys want to go down the elevator with Dr. Martin to his so-called laboratory?
I want to get my dogs and go home, but, you know.
It's up to you
I
guys.
guess we're here.
Because you can just go back down through the alleyway in the back.
Good old Dr. Martin's laboratory.
It's entirely up to you.
Dr. Martin's evil puzzle basement laboratory.
Because if you guys are going to be able to escape the city, you might have to unload animals. You could probably pull the van up to this alleyway, and you could take them with you.
Yeah.
But why would you trust Dr. Martin?
I mean, look at this face. What's not to trust about that face? Look at that smile.
Oh yeah, let me show this. Let me show the chat. I can't see it. Look at that.
I mean, the devil you know, still devil knows the other thing.
Dr. Hans Gruber.
On the other hand, Raj's family is definitely supposed to, like, he's told they're supposed to be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with God and you know, and keep trying to convert Raj, I suppose.
How dare you?
I don't know, man.
All right, he joins. Now they are two. And the goo, by the way, is just laying there like fluff. Almost like cotton candy at this point.
Oh, delicious. Finally, some good food.
Don't step in that. Careful, guys.
Yeah, it almost looks like insulation.
Oh, so it looks like...
Do you have a name
Please
for that
don't.
thing?
Don't do that. No. No. Don't make fun of my house. Close my door.
It looks like that insulation I knocked
He's
out.
showing my house. I'm not ready yet. No, don't show them that.
I'm closing the door.
Thank you.
Relax, Michael.
My
Jesus.
house doesn't have problems. Like, guys, judge me. Anyway, so what about you, Ian Michael Dim? You could go with them and take your dogs down there. It's up to you.
They're safe in the van.
Because you guys are going to be getting out of the city, and the only way to do that, from what you've been told, is Umbrella HQ.
So where are we headed? Is it supposed to, what?
There's supposed to be a train.
There's a train here? I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's what Dr. Martin said.
Yeah, it's an underground train that leads out of the city. The army shouldn't know about it, so we should be clear to get out of here.
Haha, training day.
If the army doesn't know about it, who normally knows about it?
High up umbrella folk.
So wait, you're telling me there's an underground train that the corporation only knows of, and I didn't notice it getting built or anything?
What do you think the subway's actually? What do you think the subway never got finished?
Actually, McCluskey,
Yeah.
give me a history check. Oh shit! Hold on a second. Your history's fucked up. Hold on 1 second. It's supposed to be much higher than that. Excuse me. All right, now your history's fixed.
It's supposed to be 90.
No, he's supposed to be 75.
Oh.
All right, cool. Yeah, you do your history check. You actually remember there used to be an underground railroad under the city back in the 1920s. That went.
Yes, the 1920s Underground Railroad.
Saved a lot of Jews.
In the 1920s, it was an experiment, but nothing came of it. They just built the tunnels, so it's safe for you to assume.
You're hiding umbrella researchers on your floorboards.
It's safe for you to assume they probably might have repurposed it.
I'm gonna go, oh yeah, the ancient smoky railway. See, back in the 20s with steam engines, they put a bunch of steam engines down in a deep hole, and then they found out everyone died.
It was the
I'm
first.
guessing that's where they built the modern railway, which surely solved all of the problems.
They were trying to innovate. It did not work. There's a reason why there's no trains down there. Or at least that's what there weren't supposed to be any trains down there. Innovation, man.
Electric trains brought to you by...
Everyone give me a spot hidden check.
Belon Busk.
Is there a hidden train in this room?
Yes. Right in this alleyway.
Is the train in the room with us now?
You pull
I don't see how a train can be.
It's like a mist. You just pull a lever and a little like door opens and a weird craft comes out and you're like, oh, that's how we get to Umbrella HQ. Ah, cool.
Raj is really into
there's
this.
a little HO scale train here.
All right, Raj. I'm just gonna go with Raj's on that. Raj, you actually notice on the wall, just as a nice little thing, that the across the street from here, actually this alleyway we're connected to, is the museum, and they have an HS-404 in there.
What's an HS-404?
You remember that it's a 20 millimeter cannon.
Yeah, the autocannon.
Yes.
What the? Why is there an autocannon here?
Because it's a part of the museum. It's an actual real one connected to the plane.
Oh, right. I just thought it was defense.
But you remember that.
McCluskey, do you think that cannon works?
Does the Pope routinely old?
Father Bart just clears his throat.
He just goes, yeah, probably. Why?
Well, there is an autocannon right there. We could use it.
Yeah, well, there's also a lot of cars in the street, but doesn't mean that has gas. You know what I mean?
It is a possibility.
He's saying there's no bullets.
All right, here, McCluskey, it is a possibility in how fucking weird this part of the states are that they may have actually shipped it with the ammunition as well. Because why the fuck not?
With a 63% effective tax rate because Illinois.
Yes. So if you wanted to go in there and get it.
Well, how are we going to move it? They are very, 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 very heavy.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Yes, but you do have Ian Michael Wideputin.
You got shopping carts in here. I mean, you could make some shit up if you wanted to.
Mounted on a rolling dumpster.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, we could get a 20 millimeter cannon, and I'm not opposed to a 20 millimeter cannon. It's just that I'm trying to think of, like, could we make it out of here?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
You could. But how are you going to transport it? That'd be my question. What would you look for?
That's my question to the rest of the party. Is like, how?
And yeah, what would you guys use to transport this thing?
Well, if we have to, I'm just saying, if we get into a fight, we fall back to here and use the cannon and just go. Brr, brr, brr.
We're overlooking the obvious answer. Dog sled.
We got the idea, man.
Dog sled. Come on, little word.
Doggo sled.
Tape 2 shopping carts together and simply lay it atop them.
That would work until the trigger was pulled.
Yeah, shopping cart technical pulled by dogs.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like the Alaskan approach to this. It's up to you guys. If you want to do it, yes or no, I will gladly go down this route with you. It is a very awesome cannon that is in this setting.
Well, let's do it. Here we go. Time to make mistakes.
Pull the wings off the plane and just taxi it. Thank you, 300 pounds. That is a fantastic idea.
My gun flip and roll to make it happen.
Well, Ian Michael Dim, you pull your van around and you check on your dogs and everything's okay with them. But you get a brain thonk. You could mount that on your van.
I could.
Where the wrench is on the top. It's a gimbal up there because it's supposed to be a spinning wrench.
Well, it's a giant spring actually, but
why not? Let's go. I'm going with 80s movie logic here.
But then what would I do with my big wrench?
Oh no, you might just get upgraded like The Legend of Zelda. The giant sword. But yeah.
You've upgraded from sign to weapon.
Yeah, you could totally use that as a weapon, two-handed.
Technical plumbing.
Not like your wrench right now you're using two-handed. The other one you would have no choice. This one here you can sometimes do like one-handed things with it.
Backswing.
Yeah.
So you're telling me it's actually like a metal wrench on the roof of my van? It's not like a fiberglass hollow one?
You wanted a real deal.
It's entirely metal.
It's entirely metal. It's like the weight of a Buster sword.
And you get in a car accident, it busts off the roof and it kills like 8 people.
Yeah, I like bump against a curb and it breaks loose of its mounting and slides into the car in front of me.
That time somebody cut you off while you were following too close behind a school bus and it killed 4.
Oh my god,
just imagine that, like,
you have to go through way stations?
No, I'm just imagining he hits the brakes real hard and it goes off the roof and goes down the sidewalk and just crushes a bunch of people's legs.
Shears clean through like 3 streetlights.
That's too good.
Yeah. Yeah, Final Destinations people on the regular. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'll take the anime sword wrench.
Yeah, you pull that off and you can pull it on the side of your van. But let's see here. McCluskey, give me a firearms check, please.
Sure, no problem. I'll take the firearms check. Yeah, go V1D. There you
go. Ooh, very good. Okay, so next door is the museum. The door in the back is actually just wide open, and on the inside, you go through a couple of open offices, just kind of peering through. And right there on a workbench, it looks like they had just been starting building this exhibit, is the 20mm machine gun.
Well, it's a cannon.
Cannon.
Hispano-Suiza.
Yes.
Orale.
It's on a wheeling cart right now, like one of those like shop carts.
Perfect. The rubber.
It looks like most other ammo and things in this vicinity have been ransacked, but on the bottom of the tray is actually the ammo for it.
Well, but why? You know what? Fine. Let's just link it up, and we'll just.
Because clearly somebody else in the museum had the same idea. They just didn't get to finish it because you got here first.
As we all know, we just need to link up a real cannon with live ammo for a museum, just in case.
No, they had the weapon and the ammo were a part of a donation. And then when they got the ammunition, they just were like, what do we do with it? So they just stored it. And they were going to try to dismantle it or whatever. They haven't even finished building the machine gun for the plane it's supposed to go on. So it was just all in the shop back there.
All right, well, fucking, I mean...
Yeah.
Let's have it.
All right. You're like, fuck it. I'm ready. Let's go. As you wheel this thing out, you notice that there are mounting parts that you could use to fix something here with a little bit of help from me and Michael Dim to make a top of the van mounted machine gun cannon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's technical a plumber truck. What's the worst that could happen?
Suspension bottoming
out. It's basically because at this point, Ian Michael Dim is not 100% sure that going through this railroad's even an option. So it's like, let's just fashion something in case we have to go plan B, which is a very smart idea. I mean, unless you just want to take your dogs and the gun and fuck off from this. I mean, I'm fine with that too.
Can I search around the subway thing while they're gone to see if there's any trace for where my family might be?
Yeah, no, you're going down. You guys are all going down because the next map change is coming up.
But can I roll search hidden to look for something?
Yeah.
All right.
So are we already riding the elevator? Did we already go down?
In your spot hidden check, you actually notice underneath the goo is... Hold on here. Let's just do a... I think it was... How many did I have? I'll just put like 1d25 for 8. Underneath this goo is a 41 revolver.
41 Magnum, huh?
Mm-hmm. In the 1920s, apparently, according to Call of Cthulhu, it was worth $30. It's actually considered a very rare piece.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, put it into my inventory.
It's under the goo. It's under the goo.
Oh, I'm not fucking with that.
Okay.
But I'm like, hey, Martin, did you know anyone that carried like a very rare 41 caliber revolver? Because there's one under this goo.
Did I, GM?
Yeah, you do actually. It's one of the stars people.
I hope this isn't Chris's blood.
God bless it.
One of the
Hey,
stars.
McCluskey, who had the 41 revolver and stars?
I just think off the top of my head, like, what? Who's such a Mary Sue that they need a specialist caliber?
Oh, of course.
You tell me.
It's Barry Burton, but his wasn't a 41.
I was going to freaking say Barry.
You were gonna say he doesn't have his gun. You have his gun because he never picked it up. He has that 41. That was the one he had.
Oh. Can I show my actual RE lore nerdness here and go? Enrico Marini, the other team leader that was opposite Barry.
Yeah, but he's not here.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't make it, man. He didn't make it.
Yeah, he probably did, but
dude,
he's also Enrico. So.
Yeah, it's his.
Can I like try to use the barrel of my shotgun to scrape the gun out of the goo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now the shotgun's goo.
Goo shotgun.
You're not getting gooed.
Nice. I grabbed the revolver now. It's mine.
Yes. You scrape the revolver out. It doesn't seem like any of the goo stayed attached to any of it. It's almost like it was avoiding its touch entirely.
Oh, that's really creepy. Anyway, who wanted this? I like hold up the gun.
It's actually Dr. Martin and McCluskey. Dr. Martin, give me a Oh, you actually don't have one for that. Never mind. McCluskey, give me a firearms check.
All right, no problem.
Just thought you had the knowledge for this. Not handguns.
I thought I did too.
Not handguns.
Knowledge.
It wasn't. It's gunsmithing, not that. There you go.
Gunsmithing is the same.
Oh, even worse. Even worse. Yeah. Okay, so gunsmithing. So you did a little. You take a look over it, and you're like, "Wow, that's a 41." It's very, very shiny for some reason.
I'm like, yep. And it looks like gun I don't like.
I know a thing or two about handguns, according to my character. Can I give it a look over?
Yep, and Cromwell, you can also look at stuff too, man. You have pretty good spot hidden checks. Actually, no, yours is 31. No, that's pretty decent.
I give it a look over. Does it function like a regular gun?
Yeah, it looks like it. The rounds in it are looks like they're custom made. It looks like only one shot was made.
Huh, I'm gonna take the round out of the cylinder.
All right. There's no other.
Pharisees, you're creeping into frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Purpose.
Oh, he might actually be. He's right over here. All right. So with that, you have no extra ammo for that. That's literally just 5 more shots.
Huh, so there's only like 1 shot in it, or?
Only 1 shot had been taken.
Oh.
I moved over so I could actually see my rolls as they were happening.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't read them from over there.
Gotcha. Wasn't sure if you were trying to stay anonymous.
Actually, it's an 8 shot, so yeah, you have 7 shots left.
Can I see any floating debris in the goo?
No, there's nothing. It just looks like insulation at this point. There's no fragments of clothing, no bones, nothing.
Whoa.
All right. Does the round have any markings on the sides, the back, the bullet itself?
On the bullet itself, the bullets are like white tipped. But you don't know guns and ammo well enough to really identify what it is. You would have to have like someone who's like a gunsmith look at it. But outside of that, you'd also need a scientist as well, because there's something else going on. As you notice that the cotton candy almost doesn't even stick to this thing. It like avoids it entirely.
So as we're going down the elevator, I'll show this to Doc Martin and Gun Guy.
Well, Gun Guy couldn't figure it out. He took a look at it and he was like,
it's a gun.
Yeah. He's like, I don't care.
No, I'm showing him the bullet.
Oh, the bullet. Yeah, roll for that gunsmithing check there, John.
You got it.
Yeah.
Give him a John. Hi, John.
As you take a look at the bullet, it actually makes you do a double take, because at first you were going to say, oh, it's probably white phosphorus or some weird bullshit. And then you take a look at it again, you're like, hold a sec. And you just realize this is actually a round you've never seen before. But
it's the round from...
But something about it tells you it's quite explosive.
Bend the shot.
Expensive. Bang, bang. Expensive.
Curve the bullet.
Like, you look it over and it looks like there's some, like, damn near clockwork construction on the bullet. Like, it was assembled meticulously.
Tannerite rounds, I got it.
This is the movie Wanted again.
No.
No.
All right, and now
No.
I'll show it to Doc Martin, see if he can science it.
There's no science. Don't just.
I'm a
how does it
chemist.
gonna science it? What does that mean? What is?
Well, if he could stare into my soul,
I cast science.
If he
you
could
know,
stare into my soul and say I'm not infected, I trust him to stare at this bullet and say exactly what it is.
as a chemist knows everything
He didn't say
to
you
do
weren't-
with mechanical engineering.
He said you weren't a goo.
He could tell you weren't melting. That's nice.
Yeah.
In Doc Martin, I trust.
He didn't check if you were infected.
He has a thumb up.
That's a different
How
check.
can you not trust that face like that? Oh, fucker.
You're surrounded by happy individuals, and there's you.
All
I'm
right.
just like looking retarded on this fucking radio, like, oh, is this my job? I guess.
All right. 7 shots left. DC Cromwell, you gonna join them, or are you gonna hang back, or what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna hang back. I don't really. I'm not really one that's great with firearms, and I got this cool Desert Eagle. I don't really think anything in there is gonna help me.
Okay.
I also have very little history, so I don't know anything that would be in there.
Actually, you do know that there are labs underground. You deliver the mail to these labs.
I deliver the. Whoa,
you
cool.
don't know about this
Sick.
elevator. You just never heard. You know that you know they had to have made them because you walk past all the doors and stuff. You just never really been on any of their elevators before, so you're like, I don't know where that leads. Maybe this is one of them.
I'll join them. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been there before. It's not the first time.
Then I'm fine. I was just like, Jesus Christ, I don't know anything.
You have one of the highest clearance in your office because you're the guy who delivers to most of the government and umbrella facilities.
I'm a federal agent.
Yeah.
You have to deliver to those.
You can literally walk into
boxes.
most places and no one can say anything to you.
As long as I have a package.
you do have, yeah, as long as you have a package, you have a reason to be there. Yeah, most people will be like, oh, okay. Yeah, because you have to.
Stop, you're not supposed to be here. I'm delivering the mail. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We won't bother you again.
Yeah, it's something to do with the Patriot Act, man. After they went after the mailman. That was the last fucking straw. All right, you ready? heading down there. Ian Michael Dim and McCluskey, are you guys going to join them?
Well, I better. I mean, I'm not going to get left behind because in those movies, they'll be like, hold on, guys, we'll be a minute. And then just brain-sucking monster.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the van with the dogs and all the animals inside of it, you guys have kind of said, if we can clear away and everything's good, we'll bring them down through the elevator. If this
It's a cargo elevator, right?
Right, it is. The goo in the corner just kind of gets even less and less and then just drifts away completely until it's gone.
Huh. Can you explain that one, science man?
You can try.
Well, it must be separated from the main goop for too long.
So how big is the main goop?
I don't know.
Isn't the main goop that thing we set on fire?
No.
I was just part of it.
If you wanted to actually know any of this stuff, you can roll for it, Doctor. It's up to you.
Which one? Anatomy?
Roll for science because you're detecting
genetics.
shit along the world.
And then
I have no idea.
And then also roll virology.
Push it. Just push it, man. Do the push thing.
I'll push that roll.
Oh, you don't push that roll? I hope that it.
His head explodes if it dies.
I will. Yeah, he just has an aneurysm. All right.
Forgets he's a scientist. Where am I?
So yeah, he pushes. So he pushes that roll and does a virology check, and essentially what had happened was it was too far away from the goop, which means that it just turned into basically just deatomized over time, because the only way these things are held together is by introducing the electrons from the nanobots.
So all these other zombie type things, part of that, are they just gonna diss away because they're too far from the goo?
No, the zombies are another virus entirely.
Fuck.
As far as I know.
Yeah, he doesn't actually know anything about the T virus. He's heard of it before, but he doesn't really know anything, because everyone's heard of it, but he's never even been near it. He might know some people.
Actually, if you remember our session 0, I made some.
Oh no! You didn't know that though.
That's true.
You didn't know what you had. You just were like, oh, that's interesting, and then it was burned away. By Randy, who is now a part of the biggest hive mind of them all. Poor Randers. Anyway.
Just wanted cheeseburgers.
As you guys head down to, where is it? Is it the science lab? I can't believe I called it evil. What kind of a monster am I? Didn't even get a chance. All right. And activate. Now I just gotta put a token on here. A token or two. All right. And characters, players, Ashley, DC, Dr.
Hit me.
Father Bartholomew, Ian Michael Dim, John McCluskey, Raj,
Resident
Resident Evil. ResiDONT evil. Yeah, don't do any of this.
I don't own any token.
As you guys come down the elevator, ding, it opens up, and you guys are in the lobby of a very, very nice looking underground complex.
Second floor basement.
I don't own any token.
To your right is a coat rack with a bunch of different umbrella jackets for labs, and in front of you is seating, which seems to be just empty for the most part. It looks like kind of like a lounge, and there's a glass, which just on the other side of that glass, it looks like a thriving city. Like of a towered building. And there's also apparently some kind of guy whispering in the vents. I don't know what that's all about.
That was what I was going to ask about this vent guy. What's his
Just he's doing Die Hard because this is the last thing he has to live for. So he's like, well, I if you're gonna die, do Die Hard.
That's just Steve. He lives in the walls.
He's like, let's go to the coast, have a few laughs. Anyway, what do you guys want to do? Ian, Michael, Dim, you're at the south, and you can actually hear machines moving down there.
Which way to the train?
Yeah, which way to the train, GM? I think I would know, but I don't know.
You know this part of the lab, but you're not actually on this floor. You're usually in another part entirely. So you remember coming through here in orientation, but you don't really come to this part of the lab.
Who's missing a token?
Who's missing a token? Nobody?
Who doesn't have the
Me, I have no sight.
Oh.
Ashley, I put your token right there.
Yeah, it zoomed in on your token to say you had no token.
Oh. Well, let me get rid of that. That was bizarre.
Let's try and reset you there.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Oh, there we go.
There
you go. All right.
Yeah, Ashley, as it comes down, it literally just looks like like a bunch of different museum pieces.
So
and
this is weird, but I can only see my token now.
What the hell? What is up with your token? Yeah, you got to refresh, man. At any rate, yeah, it looks like almost like a penthouse on a high rise, but you went down. Dr. Martin, do you explain to them that that's just a visualization and not real?
Yeah, of course. I share my vast knowledge of this underground complex with them.
Okay.
Vast knowledge. So he's like,
Knowledge.
Okay, so here's where we made the monsters.
Yeah, essentially, this is exactly what you think it is, Frank. And there are, artificial light and sounds and buildings outside to give people, when they're working underground, the feeling of being in a high rise, working in a tall building. It feels good. Yeah, you guys can move around a bit. To the
they put a lot of work into something that supposedly went unfinished.
Is that a gun? A gun?
How do you think the budget ran out?
Down to the south,
I'm not a budget guy.
Down to the south, there is a gun turret. Unfortunately, it is off.
Unfortunately, for who?
Well, I mean, it's off because if it was if it was on, you could use it.
Maybe Officer Ashley.
It wouldn't shoot you.
Run that financing check again.
But it is off. It's powered off.
There's a lot of glowy stuff down here.
Yes. All right. So while he's down there exploring the thing like Resident Evil, what are you guys doing up here? Feel free to move your tokens around. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm going across every corner, spamming square, hoping to pick up secret items.
Yeah, you're just hoping to find an item like nothing here. Nothing here. You want to move up to the right?
Yeah. Take a look in that kind of office space.
You look through the glass window, and it looks like a patio to the fake outside.
Let's take a peek in there.
It opens up, and you hear the sound of rushing wind and birds, and the sound of beeping cars and sirens in the distance.
The devil's
Whoa.
magic.
It's pretty impressive.
Sounds real fun.
This place is nuts. They got a cow and a motorcycle.
All right. Oh, yeah, you guys are going pretty far. Okay, yeah. As you guys continue down into this strange museum of old artifacts.
I love art artifacts.
I love old art.
Give me some of that art. Yeah, as you guys continue down into this strange place with weird artifacts, on the wall you notice that there is a cow that is glowing red and a formula underneath it for something none of you understand. It looks like it's just a plaque. Frank, you know exactly what this is. Do you want to explain any of it?
Yes, I will explain it.
Yes, please continue.
What exactly?
I don't know. You tell me.
You know what? I keep it to myself. It's too advanced.
No. I want to hear your explanation for this.
Wow.
Come on, let's go.
So glad the glowing cow is too much for us, even though a blob monster is absorbing and killing everybody.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, I could keep that. I don't know if I'd have to explain that one.
Is that a
I just wanted to hear what you'd say. I just wanted to hear what you'd say. This.
Yeah. What would you come up with?
Yeah.
Well, you see, what this is here. This cow was enhanced with some of that advanced growth hormone we're making here in the lab, right? And this is the formula for it. Now, this one turned basically petrified itself like this. He pokes it.
I'm just gonna lean in. I'm just gonna lean in, and I'm gonna put my hand around his neck, and I'm gonna go. Are you working on fucked up meat?
Well, I mean, the point was to make dogs that are like really big for the military. You know.
Why?
Why do you want a kaiju dog? Why not?
Clifford, they're loyal. I get it. They're loyal. Yeah. They'll fight for you, and they can probably, if they're huge, they could probably eat a tank.
It's called a mastiff.
Yeah,
they already exist.
Yeah, like Clifford the big red dog, but it's like got AT-AT shit on it. It's like that's what he's imagining. Yeah, big. That's what these guys do down here. They're bored. Let the scientists science. Let the scientists science.
It'll save human lives. It just may cost a few dogs.
Why do you say humans like that? Why humans? What?
Yeah, over there on the other right is a what is supposed to be a light fixture. Instead, is a giant glowing bunch of spiders in yellow cages. To the south.
Yeah, that won't get you like Spider-Man. I'd stay away from those.
They'll get you to like Spider-Man at the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
They won't. I said they won't get you like Spider-Man. Stay away.
Oh my
god. It
god.
looks like a candy corn chandelier on the screen.
Raj, as you enter through this doorway, not being able to find your wife and kids is starting to take a drain on you. But I'm going to take that off. Oh, I can't because I'm the wrong screen. What am I doing? I'm not the DM. On that screen.
There you are.
I'm not the DM on the other on the.
Don't put yourself down like that. You're the DM. All right.
Who are the DM do in this situation? Yeah, Raj, you're not. You're no longer overwhelmed with rage, but now you're just kind of like, where are they?
Yeah.
As you enter this area here, there is a reflection pool and several chairs, just kind of seated around them. Do me a spot hidden check.
All right. Damn.
Good find.
Damn, Daniel.
It looks like. Oh my god. It looks like that there is a purse on the cushion there, and when you look closely at it, you realize it's actually your wife's. She was sitting here.
Oh fuck. All right, I rummage through her purse to see if anything's missing.
The only thing in there is this normal stuff you'd find in her purse, like, car keys, supplies, whatever. And on the bottom of it is also her cell phone, and on it is a bunch of messages from you. And it looks like your kids made it out. The only one that didn't is apparently your mom, or their mom. That's why they're looking for her. They got out on a bus.
Shit. All right, well, I gotta. Now it's like, where's my wife?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yes, that's exactly what you probably should.
Raj Phoenix.
Yeah. The rest of you see Raj kind of like knowingly picking up a purse. You all kind of put it together like, oh shit, his wife must be here. And Frank, you get a little nervous because you're like, why would his wife be down here? Like, who is doing this? Is it the Russians?
I'll keep quiet to myself here.
Correct answer, point man.
But I will
Rusty,
think.
as a married man. Yes.
Okay. As you guys continue down in through the labs, do you want to look at anything in particular? Go into any offices? I did put a bunch of stuff in here if you were interested, but you don't have to.
What the fuck is this shit?
Where are you at?
Fancy bedrooms up north. I looked at the computer room.
Okay. Oh, thank you. So yes, you went through the suite of computers. They're just basically hologram tests and stuff like that. It looks like a video department. They're trying to design an AutoCAD system that's holographic so people can build like robotic limbs and things.
I found the green key card. It's Doom.
Yeah,
it
you
really
found a
is.
Doom guy green key card and you pick it up like, and then yeah, exactly.
I don't even pick it up. I just like outstretch my hand in like a grabbing motion and then quickly pull
It's
it back.
it's not that. It's just an old 90s laptop with a bunch of like unimportant emails talking about quarterly updates and things like that. It's not there's nothing in it that's interesting. At least for your Huh?
What about these folders right here on this little stand?
They're just engineering manuals for the robotic limbs.
All right, and that door that refuses to open?
It looks like a supply closet.
I'm gonna jiggle the handle.
You did. Nothing happened. What about the rest of you? See anything you want to look at, interact with?
Yo, Dim, don't sit on that motorcycle. I know you thinking about it.
Oh, I'm staring at it because the motorcycle also is glowing, and I don't understand that.
The motorcycle is glowing because on the plaque it says that it was supposed to be.
Is that Ed 209 over there?
Yeah, I know.
It was imported from Tron.
Yeah, it was. No, it was Umbrella's. It was Umbrella's attempt to create a Tron bike. No, okay.
Bearingless magnetic levitation wheels.
Yeah, no, you guys walked into Black Mesa apparently. No, so
I'm with the science team.
No, the bike uses a bio engine.
Gross.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 6 gerbils on wheels.
So instead of exhaust, it just shits down the road.
No, it actually is supposed to regenerate the biomaterial needed for it to burn fuel inside the engine. So there's actually nothing. Just go. It creates a power generator.
Perpetual motion machine.
It's obviously it didn't work because it's in a plaque and not on the street.
Yeah, a museum of bad ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the break room.
The Paul Bunyan strain of American.
They have a lot of money. I mean, it's 1998. They have a flat screen, so not exactly sparing expenses here.
They have a flat screen in '98. It's secretly just like a rear projection that's built into the wall.
There's a pool table there. It looks like it would be a very boring puzzle to do, so you all opt not to. You're like, nah, I'll save that for the video game. Is there anything in particular you guys wanted to look at? Because I think, Salt, you went into pretty much everything over here.
Yeah, I've just been exploring like this stuff up here.
Is there anything of note in the pool?
Hi, Fig.
Where's
you
the pool
scared?
The pool right there?
Nothing.
Yeah,
it's just empty.
she's on my desk,
Just
hiding
a
with
thin
me.
veil of water.
Oh, so there's
I'm a
not even,
protector,
like,
weirdo.
typical, like, gross Band-Aid floating in it. Okay.
No, just it's like a self-circulating little pool. It's not even a couple inches deep.
It's just a reflecting pool.
Yeah. It's to fill in space.
Oh, I see.
I'll call out. Hey, I found some stairs over here.
Oh, I found that chair from that movie that didn't come out called The Matrix.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Anyway, yeah.
The mattress.
You find the stairs going down, and from opening the door, you hear the sound of an engine, and Dr. Martin, you know that leads right down to your lab.
How the hell
hey.
do I hear an engine?
Thanks for the courtesy.
Yeah.
Be right back.
It sounds like an engine. It's like.
Yeah, I know. He's like talking to himself. He's like, "Where the hell do I hear that?" Can I peer over the banister there?
It just seems like it goes down into the darkness.
Yes, the biocycle, the Tombadil.
There's just an engine noise and darkness.
Do you recognize the engine noise?
Don't I have a flashlight?
You do. You know that happen to know that it is actually a deterrence. It's not actually an engine. It is just to mask the entryway to your laboratory.
Ah, gotcha.
So there's like a speaker on the wall playing engine noises.
Yeah, it's basically you go down there, you'll find a couple of barrels, and then you'll see like some pipes and stuff, and you'll hear engine noises coming from behind the wall, and you'll assume
1986 GMC Yukon ASMR.
Yeah, it's
through the wall.
Yeah, it's like just a generator or something. It's supposed to make you go, oh, it's one of these like maintenance hallways.
Dodge Ram W250.
But in reality, it's just a way to mask that there's a door there that goes into the other lab. The X Labs.
Okay.
And those are not Ed 209s. Those are just, they're not even supposed to be here. Those are just part of like some futuresque thing. Raj, do you want to keep going down, or do you want to look at some of the other stuff around here? Because we're about to head down to the...
I want to take one last look around to see if there's any sign of life.
Okay, give me a spot hidden check.
Right.
Hey, whatever happened to my parents that work for Umbrella? Or are those just eaten?
Who? Did you? Why are you thinking about your parents right now? That's weird. Anyway, so spot hidden check with the 15. You actually realize that the only other way that your wife could have gone would have been through the escape hatch through the stairs. Now, you're not sure she went down or up, but that's the only way. What you're confused by most is why she's even still down here.
Yep.
What the hell?
All right, well, we're going to look. Going downstairs with the boys.
Okay.
Me and the boys going downstairs.
Time to show my super secret lab.
McCluskey,
right.
Give me a dexterity check.
God, this is
You got it, buddy. Let's do a dexterity.
And same for Ian Michael Dim. And Cromwell.
Yep.
But not Raj.
I'll just move over there.
Yeah.
Dexterity?
Yep. Give me that roll.
Save my soul.
Okay.
I lost by 1. Do we push it, Michael?
You look, you basically are the only person who doesn't see this, but both McCluskey and Raj, and also, I think it was just McCluskey and Raj, yeah. Who else rolled for that? Cromwell, you did? Okay, yeah, just McCluskey and Raj. You guys actually see the water, like kind of like make like this weird kind of almost flan like bubble and then recess back into normalcy.
What's up, guys?
Like it formed and then deformed.
Why are you looking weird?
What do you mean?
The
What was
water,
that?
which was normally still...
Was what?
Hello?
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah. The water that was normally still, when you look at it, bubbled up into a flan and then recessed back to normal.
The hell is that?
The pool might actually be now what it looks like.
I turn around and look back. What? I missed something? Ian, what'd you do?
I don't know. I say as I like smoosh the chair I'm sitting in.
Somebody farted.
Do you guys want to inspect the pool, or are you going to continue on down the stairs?
Let's go down those. That pool. All right, we need to secure a line of retreat. What can we do to mess? What is this pool, Doctor?
You can look if you really want to, Dr. Martin, but you have to get pretty close.
You know what?
Yeah,
that sounds like something I do.
Okay.
What's going on with the pool?
Like, oh, it should just be water. What do I see? What should I roll?
Just give me your genetics. You're a geneticist. Holy shit.
Wow.
You immediately identify that this is actually being pumped up from the pumps that are near your lab. Those are supposed to be passive water pumps. This is actually pumping up something directly from your lab now.
Something's being pumped up from the lab underneath. My lab.
We need to keep going downstairs then.
But it also gave you just the perfect idea on how this thing is spread. It looks like it went through the water treatment plant.
Motherfuckers.
Which means that all of the water in the city...
Have any of you all been drinking the water? If
No.
so.
No, they have not.
Nah, water's gross. I like Pepsi.
Yeah, they're all just drinking warm
Don't
Pepsis.
drink the water.
I own a bar.
That's the whole thing. We've been, thank God for Pepsi.
We've just been drinking some warm Pepsis. I've been keeping in my bag.
Umbrella Corp
As
cherry
I
soda.
take a very conspicuous drink in the foreground from a Pepsi with the label pointed towards the camera and smile.
It smile and wince a little bit from its warmness.
Oh, God.
Ah, refreshing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's warm enough to give it bite. You're like,
syrup.
Yeah. So yeah, they've not been drinking the water, fortunately.
But I'll let them know. It looks like whatever's been spread around has gone through the water treatment facility. I don't know who would do it from my lab. Well, I know exactly who would do this. Damn it.
Who would do this? Why are they doing this? And who is they?
Who is they?
Yeah.
Dr. William Birkin. He's lost his marbles, it looks to me, from what I've done when I dealt with him.
And
Raj
then
just snapped
you
the
hear
fresh
over
magazine.
a PA system, almost like a fucking cartoon villain, which is exactly what you think he's doing. You say, "That's not very nice, Frank. I've been nothing but kind to you since you walked in here. Have you noticed any zombies?" No. Because I'm kind, unlike you. What's that?
Where's this man's wife? He's helped me survive. I'd love to help him find his wife. She was down here.
At first, I thought
point
Frank
to
was
Raj.
asking where that guy's wife was, so he could go like torture him to get back at him.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
"Good God,
Where's your wife?
Fucking wife.
Yeah, like that was a threat.
Oh my
like,
God.
Where's your wife?
Well, he is married, so not off the
Yes.
table.
Yeah, she's very entrenched in her work. So yeah, you just hear like, "Well, that's not very nice of you. I've done nothing but been kind."
Where is my wife?
He got him to say the line. Oh, okay.
So I just talking up at the ceiling. Listen, friend, I got like 4 shots in me. 3 of them are bourbon. 1's a 38. I ain't got time for this.
Ah, the plumber. I've been watching you. You're very strong. That's all he says about it.
That's a good fan of yours.
I mean, that's
Very
nice, but
And
Whoever
the
you
gentleman
are.
with the machine gun. Very nice. I approve.
I mean,
You cut out.
Yeah.
It's nice to be noticed.
Father Bart just looks up and goes, "You're not omniscient."
I'm just like leaning out the doorway going like, what the fuck?
Do you hear that voice? No, I don't either. Much like your god. And I look up.
Oh, jeez.
Then he looks down the hallway at the camera moves and zooms in at him like it's like a 1998 Metal Gear Solid camera because they did that for some reason. And it just looks in at Salt who goes, "A surveillance camera?" No, it didn't.
No, chaff grenades.
Yeah, you just see the camera zoom in on him, and he's just like, "Who's the girl?"
Second floor basement.
How high is that camera away from the others?
It's actually right within your hand's reach. You can knock it over if you wanted to.
Yeah, I just snap it off.
You break it off.
Be careful
fuck
though.
yeah.
If you go down another stair level,
And
there are 4
all it-
cameras in a 2x2
all it-
square.
Dude, all it does is it breaks off and hangs off by a string. It didn't. You can't tear it out. It's like a coaxial cable.
No, but I can.
There's a lot of. You got to do that to all of the cameras in this
so
room.
hard. He pulls on it so hard, all the other cameras go through the ceiling.
Yes.
Yeah, I just start wrapping up the auxiliary cord.
He pulls and then wraps it around his fists and then pulls it back one-handed, and you just start hearing snapping through the walls.
Oh, I seem to have
You know what?
broken
Fuck it.
down.
Let's roll that. I want to see if this does it. Roll your strength. Let's see if
All
you...
right.
Yeah. This is funny. I gotta
Give him
have
a
this.
bonus. He's an electrician too.
Oh my god.
I'll push that.
Push it, do it.
Push it to the limit. Ow. Oh no!
He dies.
Wow.
He dies. He has to like grab the wire and be like, I got this, and then just explode.
No, I get pulled into the wall by the wire.
Mr.
Coming into the walls, man.
No.
They are the walls now.
You pull on the camera, and the second that it comes right off of the wall, you get shocked horribly, and then you collapse to the ground.
Okay.
You are not dead, as far as anyone can tell, but you just all hear you see a bright flash and a pop, and you hear a collapse as he falls to the ground with a loud thud.
And the lights go dark.
Yeah, the lights go dark for like a second. You're like, what the fuck?
Well, that ended dimly.
So, last rites, anyone?
You guys just lost your heavy hitter. You lost your anime protagonist. How are you going to defeat the last boss of this game?
That's
Where's
what
the
it was.
plot armor?
I had my pipe wrench resting on the metal plating of the ground, so I completed the ground circuit.
Oh no!
No. Let me try. I want to administer first aid.
Okay. You also know first aid.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can at least make sure his heart's still in rhythm.
Okay. Was it no?
Would that be medicine there?
No, medicine's supposed to be higher than that. What was it?
Weird.
It wasn't medicine. It was first aid. Yeah, you have very good first aid. And so does Raj.
Oh, that's a really good roll too.
Oh, damn. Okay. They break you out of unconsciousness by essentially you pull out the strongest bit of grog that you normally carry around in your own hip flask, and you give it to him. It immediately wakes him up, and he takes a almost immediate drink out of it because it's so strong. It reminds him of paint thinner.
It's called wake up juice.
I wake up and I go 4 shots now.
It's almost like paint thinner in a 4 Loko.
16 Loco.
So you just gave me a 9 Loco.
4 Loco squared.
Loco.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you're up. You are no longer on the ground. That is amazing. Well done, Father Bartholomew.
It's called spirits for a reason.
You no longer have the desire to pull on any more cameras, as you do not wish to get shocked to death.
At least a critical fail on a
the
push, and he's alive. I'm blown away.
I was too.
For a second there, yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna have to do this without him. Anyway, yeah, you just hear of a crackle over the thing of laughter, and he's just like, "Are you guys just stupid, or why are you with these people, Dr. Martin?"
We'll do it again.
Look, we just wanna leave.
I'm not even there.
Like, I don't really want to do that again.
I'm in London.
Father Bart just says, I think the man on the PA is getting the picture.
I'm with Ashcroft. He's here too. Do a history check. That would also be for John. Father Bartholomew. Jesus. What?
Yep.
I have a 5 in history. I passed?
Oh my god. DC Cromwell immediately crashed. That's amazing. You all should have a higher history check than that anyway.
I slept through history a lot.
Essentially, that is supposed to be the name of the other founder of Umbrella. They don't talk about him a whole lot, is Dr. Ashford.
I know who this guy is. He had a package accidentally sent here. Super high clearance. He has to be near the top.
Most of the buildings around here were constructed by the Ashford family, which include the clock tower.
Oh my god, it's all making sense. I pull out my map and start just writing on it. Every location was built by the same family. One of the founders of Umbrella. Oh, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, anywhere. I mean, those are all with Resident Evil is probably true. Yeah, essentially you put it together. That's one of the founders. They don't really talk about him a whole lot. He was not as lucky as Dr. Spencer to live as long. He actually founded most of the city in the 1920s and 30s, and before that he was a big railroad guy. So very, very, very rich family. Like, mega rich. It's probably how Umbrella got most of their money. And also a brilliant geneticist as well. So you don't even know who that is, Dr. Martin, because you're not like privy to that kind of knowledge. But anybody who does this kind of paranoid research, like DC Cromwell, put it all
See
together.
the names pop up here and there?
Yeah.
And like random online.
Yeah, like right in front of your eyes.
Circle rants.
Visual calculus.
Yeah, you're doing like visual calculus as like multiple like things pop up in like news articles, and you're like, ah, shit. And you're like, oh yes, it's all making sense now.
Do you, DC Cromwell, do you carry a red marker around in your pocket?
Yeah.
Well, I carry a black, red, and blue.
Oh.
I also carry a 45.
I also carry this new Desert Eagle. Do you see it?
Yeah, he has an Eye on Mine Desert Eagle.
With the Swarovski crystals on it.
Yeah.
It's very, very shiny. All right. So, with that, you pretty much just hear the sound of crackling. His mic is still open. He's just listening to you.
Well, let's get out of here. There's no need to let this man taunt us.
What about his wife?
What have you done to her?
What? Who is talking?
Sumat!
This
is Rajpalal. Where is my wife, Sumat?
Oh, you mean the lady with the purse? I told her to leave it right there because I knew that you would find it.
From Paris?
Quit going around with me, you bastard!
That sounds Scottish. Yes.
You told her to leave it there from Paris?
No. She's not here. She's downstairs.
What?
Oh no.
What the hell is she doing here?
Oh no, what?
She was escorted in. She was asking questions. She was a researcher. Way too much information. I don't know. Ask these Russians. They're the ones pulling all the strings. I'm just a doctor. I'm just a doctor.
Russians, I knew it.
I am fine. I'm a good person. I create cures for people. I created the G virus. It's going to be so awesome. You'll be able to have superhumans that can do great things like heroes and things like that, or whatever makes people fucking money. I don't care.
Crow, please, for the love of God, live action, have Hunk come in and just shoot him in the face.
There's none of that.
Guys, everyone, I am going downstairs. Please back me up.
I got you.
Good, because in about 5 minutes I'm going to gas this entire floor like I did last time, and then you'll all turn into the pink dust that flew away. Quite interesting stuff. Wasn't supposed to be in the sprinkler system, but oopsie doodle, I can do a little plumbing too.
Look, I don't care about any of your insane schemes. I just want to get my family and get out of here.
You want to get the family,
he literally just wants his family and to get out of here.
Nice day.
I'm going to put you all on mute because I don't care about your problems or your situations. You're not real people. You're a bunch of idiots who got stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I've been watching you because Dr. Frank over here, Dr. Allard over here, decided
hey, why do you call it a virus if it's supposed to help
with you? And any friend of his is not a friend of mine. You know too much. He knows too much. You all are going to die down there. Have a good night and you hear it click. Not those stairs. Those stairs.
I follow him downstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
We wouldn't have known too much if he hadn't have talked to us.
Is your tongue numb?
I'm going to sign that man up for every scam call service known to man.
I'm not really feeling very well.
Look, just take another shot of grog. You're good.
No, it's mine. You can't have any. You've had enough. Cut off.
I'm trying to figure out where is... Did it remove itself? Or did I put it somewhere else? I was trying to find my...
I was really hoping that, Hunk and his team would have burst into the door and you just hear gunfire.
No, actually he would not have, because that's not where he says he is.
Is he downstairs?
No, get that out of here. Is he downstairs? You won't know.
If he's downstairs, I'm gonna come there and slap you.
Train?
Yes.
I like trains.
I'm not leaving without my wife.
Oh yeah, someone pointed out a good thing. At least we don't have to hear your attempt at Alfred Ashford.
You hear the sound of stomping from above, and Tex, when your character looks up at the ceiling, you notice cracks forming right over that pool.
All right, that's it. I'm shooting that pool.
I went downstairs.
I'm shooting right above that pool, rather.
Yeah, at the ceiling. You guys can all just run away right now if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm running.
I'm going for
Why?
the wife.
Yeah, I was following right behind him.
I'm gonna grab.
John's like, why? I have machine gun. Oh, would you say you're gonna do deputy?
I'm going to grab his shoulder and gently pull him backwards into the stairwell.
Aw.
Aw. He just lifts him. You lift him up with one hand.
You're like, come on.
Come on, Chief.
Come on, champ. Let's go. You're like, I want to play baseball.
I want to shoot the machine.
Yeah, baseball at home.
We got machine gun at home.
You're like,
no, it's a rising.
as you guys come down the stairs, Ian Michael Dim, you turn around and since I don't have this song, I'm sorry, Goat. When you turn around, behind you, landing in this pool, is Mr. Eeks.
Yes.
Oh no.
I closed the door.
Yes.
I thought we killed that guy.
And you also do notice he has more of his RPG-7 strapped around him.
Well, he's gonna blow himself up.
He doesn't seem to care. Anyway, as you guys head down into the next part, just ignore the name. It's not what it thinks. It's not Little Science Life evil. It's not. It's not evil. It's misunderstanding. Don't worry about it. Why did I name it that? I was the one who named it that, so that's my bad.
Why is
Oh
it
yes,
when
my
he drags people's
laboratory.
Tokens. It's always Ashley.
It's a glitch.
Very weird.
All right, and all of you are in here. Dr. Martin, who's not in here? McCluskey.
Where am I?
There you are. Boom.
Right there.
Right.
Boom.
Okay, as you open up the door, you notice that several of the little computer screens all over seem to be showing a bunch of reports and data and stuff that really only Dr. Martin would ever really understand or be interested in. None of it looks like stuff that you recognize, except for Ashley recognizing that there is a medicine pouch on the table that belongs to Officer Chambers.
I'm gonna go grab that and pick it up.
Yeah, inside of it is just a normal first aid.
It's a mimic.
It's a first aid spray. No, yeah, it is, really. It's just her pack, though.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna play inventory Tetris real quick.
You can just throw it over your shoulder. Fuck that. You're
So
not
on the off chance, I'm just going to call out, Miss Chambers, hello?
Officer.
She's like a kid. I'm not gonna call her an officer.
She's
like
22
15.
now. I didn't make her 18. That's retarded.
No, she was 15.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, God.
No, we're not playing that shit.
We're not
No.
Japanese here. Paul.
She's
No.
It
you.
was a really weird game.
No.
You hear pounding on the other side of the door.
Wait, I was?
Mm-hmm. The locked door.
Oh.
Locked.
Dr. Frank, you happen to know that behind that door is the generator room.
That leads to the generator.
But you hear knocking coming from it.
There shouldn't be anyone in there. Maybe. I guess we have to check to see if it's Raj's wife.
Who's gonna go? It only allows for your authorization, Dr. Frank. So someone has to go with him. Keep in mind, you also have Mr. Eeks after you. So.
That's okay. We just gotta like lose him around corners and shit.
Yeah, just duck around corners, hit circle.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll go with the doctor because I got a shotgun. Why not?
All right.
I shall open the door.
Okay. Opening the door. Up here. This is the door.
Yeah, that door. Yes, gotcha. The one with the electronic symbol on it.
The door is unlocked. When you open it, you notice that several of these goo creatures seem to be glowing and providing energy directly to the power banks.
What was Birkin doing in my lab?
Oh my God!
This could be the future of energy here.
And right around the corner here, with her gun holstered, is Rebecca Chambers, who's basically hiding. But you immediately see her, Dr. Martin.
Hello?
Give me a dexterity saving throw. She immediately, just barely. You're able to grab her and you push. She pushes you back into the door and she's like, "You fucker! What the fuck is going on down here?"
There's some crazy guy. He's going to gas us in 5 minutes. Have you seen my wife?
I like your headband.
Hi, officer.
There's a lot of stuff going on down here.
You like my? I like your headband.
Yeah.
What a
You a big Three Ninjas fan? I'm a big fan.
Father Bart just goes, "Why do you wear fingerless gloves to your job?"
Chris, she just goes like, "What the fuck is going on down here? What are these things?" Dr. Martin, give me a genetics roll. She is not one of the monsters, but she clearly looks like she's been under a lot of stress. Somehow she had got her way into the power room by like bypassing the lock, but by doing so, she can't leave because it requires authorization to open and close the door. So she just did like a hydraulic maneuver. It's not smart. So she just trapped herself in here.
Officer, there is some Ivan Drago motherfucker coming
Space
for us,
Station
and
13.
also we're all going to be gassed in 5 minutes. We need to get out.
5 minutes? Oh, I didn't hear anything from down here. Although I keep hearing the stomping noise.
Yeah. That's the Ivan Drago, dude. Look, have you seen? Her name is Sumat, Indian woman, about this tall.
Oh, yeah, she's with Chris.
Where is he?
He was on the other side of the lab.
I'm going there right now.
Hey, Officer Chambers, what's this this revolver here? And I'll show her the gun.
This is... Oh. I think this was Barry's. Where did you find it?
In the service elevator upstairs.
So...
He doesn't go anywhere without his gun.
Just spitballing here. But isn't the big guy after, like, STARS members? So let's just put her in the last room and then let that happen and keep going for, whatever we're doing.
I stare at you.
Hey, Raj, why'd you stop?
Yeah, don't...
I point at him and I'm like, this is the wise thing to do.
You guys, okay, don't open all the doors, guys.
Okay, sorry.
Because if you open that door, okay, I'll just tell you.
Don't open that door.
Yeah, you open that door, and behind it are 3 dogs who are just growling and looking at you slowly. You close the door.
Yeah, I shut the door. Don't open that door.
It's like that loading scene.
Stop it.
Try to go back outside.
Don't open that door.
You just said the line.
Close the door on your wife.
Yes.
Don't open that door.
Don't open that door.
Yeah. The door on your right there, Raj, is actually the door for the escape.
What's the other side of the lab? Where are they?
Father Bart's gonna go ahead and head south here.
She's
to
like,
this other room.
"Come on, I think there's an elevator to the south here."
I also saw Vickers earlier.
Brad? He ran away.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I plan on shooting him. He left me to die.
Oh, shut up. All right, where are we going? Who's in charge of this outfit?
That would be me, DC.
God.
I like so what's with the fingerless gloves?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Diggs. Steal my band, you jerk.
Yeah. As you come around the corner here, you realize that the door to the escape is completely locked, and the only way to bypass it is through bullshit Capcom Resident Evil ways by going into the generator.
What if I
room.
just grab it really hard?
Yeah, can Depp just grab it
Yeah,
really
let's
hard?
see if you can do that.
Critically fail and be fine.
It's up to you.
I'll also give Rebecca back her medical patch. Be like, oh yeah, I'm right here.
Deputy, you're gonna do that. And
I got a 9.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
You pull open the door right through its hydraulics, and you hear a pop on the other side of the wall, and the door is now halfway open. You are not able to fit through it.
You know what they say about chokers?
Okay.
Black belt.
You might have to try again to see if you can push it all the way.
Yeah, I'll lift again.
You get it just enough for you to escape through, but you have to hold it.
Okay.
Oh no.
So everyone has to squeeze under his legs.
Oh God.
I'm going first. I just dive underneath you. Whee!
All right. And Dr. Frank, or Dr. What is your character's last name? Dr. Martin. Dr. Martin. I always keep calling you Dr. Frank. Dr. Martin.
Frank was from the other Delta Green.
Yeah, Dr. Martin. You realize that on your screen is the entire back. It was back here. Is actually your final analysis that was running while you were out doing all kinds of other shit. And it seems like you found an actual way to put an end to this goo through an aerosol.
All right.
But
I need to do this. I need to redeem my name. Even though I've done
no,
nothing wrong.
it's
Wait,
fine.
Doc,
I'll just stand here holding the door for a while. It's good. I got this.
Don't worry,
Doc,
Dr. Frank.
Doc,
I'll
we need-
remember your name.
Hang on. Doc, we need to escape. Do not redeem.
you can give me a genetics roll really quick here, Doctor.
Live a long but shameful life.
On your genetics roll, you realize that that there's no way that this thing could have finished on its own. It was definitely interference from the other doctor. That's how he's able to, he's able to do exactly what he says he's able to do with the gas. He's actually evolved your formula.
Well, I will quickly download it while no one's looking.
What you've just downloaded may be the only way to end what he's about to do.
All right, let's get
You
out
can
of here.
keep that to
now.
yourself or not say anything.
No, I'll let him know. This has this right here, important stuff. It'll stop Birkin.
Everybody doesn't care. Everyone's like, who cares? Let's go.
Can I get out of here, please?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
let's leave, please.
Yeah, he's holding the door open. There are pounding. There's a bunch of pounding coming from that door with the dogs behind it. And then on the other side of that door there that you're standing there, Doctor, is actually the vat room where your experiment is. You have it locked, and you're the only one who can open it.
Yeah, I don't feel like we need to go in there.
Fair enough.
Unless, maybe Raj's wife is in there.
Well, you do know that if you wanted to actually destroy this whole thing, there is a self-destruct button in there, because of course there is.
You know what? I have to go in there and press it. Maybe it'll get this
It's
bastard.
it's a switch at the end of the wall.
Then I will open the door.
You guys are all gonna go. Okay, who's going through Ian Michael Dim right now underneath his legs, and who's gonna go?
Jump through.
Okay, yeah. DC's like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeet.
Fuck this, I'm out. Rebecca is right behind you, because she's like, she's suspicious of you. Ashley, what do you do?
I'm gonna hold the door in case Mr. Eats decides to show up.
Oh, he is. You can hear him stomping down through the elevator. He's trying to break the door down.
Ian, I need you to open this door now.
I'm holding this door.
Yeah.
No, just forget it. Come up on this one.
No, he can open up the door for the lab part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Dr. Martin opens the door, and with a hiss, on the inside is this creature.
Confetti.
It's a big token.
And then you hear the sound.
My what?
The only person who could have done that. There's no way he could have done that, Dr. Martin.
Randy, was that you?
And you see the blob open its mouth, and it goes, cheeseburgers. That's all I wanted was some cheeseburgers. Dr. Martin, am I going to be okay? I feel different.
You're going to be okay, bud. You're going to be just fine.
In the other vats, you notice that there are rats and random people and just screams, almost muffled by just the glass alone. As this thing is spinning it around. This was only supposed to be an experiment inside these little vials in here. They've completely filled these tanks and spread throughout the city.
All right, well, the wife wasn't here. Randy, there's a big bad man coming to eat us. Can you help us one last time, buddy?
Give me your persuasion check.
Instead, we are eaten by him. End of game.
Not me, though. I'm over here.
Let me see what Randers thinks. Randers is completely, like, just in love with you at this point. And so he goes, I don't know what I could do, but I can try.
That's all I ask, buddy. We'll get you cheeseburgers afterwards.
Cheeseburgers. I think I hear one coming down the elevator shaft. As he turns into the ground and goes under the grate underneath all of you.
Do I need to roll sanity?
Yes, all of you do.
I don't.
Except for the people around the core. Yeah, except for DC, who's like, come on, open the fucking escape door. Let's get the fuck out of here.
What are they waiting for?
All I can hear is talking. I got my back turned to that, watching the
John McCluskey, you're like, fuck this, and you just unload on all of the canisters in that room with your machine gun.
Give him the old blah, 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 blah,
you got sick and tired of this fucking bullshit.
I made gun noises with a gun.
Bang, 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 bang.
That's not even a real gun noise.
No, that was terrible.
Pew, pew.
Wow.
Oh, that's been handled.
Yes. With your cartoon gun sound, apparently. You kill this, or you shoot at this thing, and on all the glass, and it splatters everywhere. The goop is now flowing outwards, almost like a tidal wave toward you. Give me a dexterity check, Dr. Martin and McCluskey.
I would like to push.
You may.
I believe. No!
No!
It's all over now, kids.
It's ogre.
I died how I lived. An idiot.
John McCluskey, how did you do?
I got what is called a failure by a lot.
All right. Let's see how... What's that?
So, Crow, if I feel him, like, stumbling back into me, can I turn around, see this, and try to yank the good doctor away?
You can try. Give me a roll.
Dexterity?
Mm-hmm. No. You try to... I will attempt to have her do it, but I don't think she's got enough to do it either. Actually, she may. She may actually be able to do this.
Hey.
Nice.
I mean, 20% of failure. She might not be able to do it.
So Rebecca just, instead of Dr. Martin getting sucked in by this tidal wave, she does, and gets absorbed into the goo as she screams, and the sound that comes out of it almost sounds like as she's torn apart. McCluskey, you fall backwards from just the sight of this.
Did I hear this?
I hate.
Okay, shut the door. We go bye-bye.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's outrun the tidal wave of goop now.
Yeah,
We could just leave. We could just leave, Dim.
Yeah, it's like the fucking Battletoads surfing part.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Did you just
No, don't bring that up. That is hard.
I know.
Oh,
All
I
right.
feel so bad. Poor Rebecca.
Yeah, she's torn apart by this. Everyone goes
Would have
up.
been nicer if we just left her for Mr. X, like I suggested.
It's all right. She
You would've just
after
blown her up.
Resident Evil 2, she doesn't really show up anymore. It's fine.
All right.
I start running.
And then where is it? Where was it? I think it was.
I'm holding the door. Y'all can come on.
Yeah. No, I'm activating the next scene. Sorry.
Now.
Ooh,
I do
nice.
not have any token.
Not yet.
Why
But
is
the
it
rain is
raining?
nice.
No, it's already active. It's already done. It's gonna blow up. Don't worry. I just gotta give you tokens. I don't pre-put tokens on any of my scenes. I'm pretty bad about that. There you go.
I remember this map.
Oh, I'm sure you do. We've all remember this map. It's almost
This
like
was where I almost got murdered as Heinrich.
yeah. Okay.
Hey, this wasn't the Will-O-Wisp one.
It wasn't.
As you guys come out, of the hatch. You find yourself currently located right on the outskirts of the city, coming down a path that leads in a way that none of you know of. Although there are fresh tire tracks that lead across the bridge.
So it does not look like a train.
The sirens and alarms coming down from below start to get louder and louder as then you start to feel a rumble.
I'm an experienced forester and mountaineer. Could I make a roll to see like if I recognize this or?
Yeah. This is a part of the Arclay Mountain Forest Preserve. Normally only park rangers and stuff. This is like the entryway at the edge of the Umbrella Complex, right on the edge of the city. So really only park rangers come back here.
Oh.
So most people don't even know it's here except for like, people who work national parks and police.
The Department of Unnatural.
Do I need to roll?
And of course, DC Cromwell, because he knows all.
Of course, me. I've hiked all these mountains.
Nice.
You do notice that there are fresh tire tracks leading up north. The self-destruct sequence is still activated, and you do hear slurping, scary, goopy noises coming down from the abyss.
So, Dr. Frank Martin Allard, whatever, how big is the self-destruct explosion, and how fast do we need to go where?
We probably want to run very far, very fast.
Which
I don't know
direction?
the specifics.
You go across the bridge if you want to go out of the city.
Let's go.
I'm going wherever God is, and he hasn't been.
If you
here
go
in a while.
back into the city, there is a gated path that's covered by shrubbery on a really ghetto part of the road that leads you down an alleyway where you can eventually hit the street where your van is parked, Deputy.
Oh, his poor dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys consigned my dogs to death by fucking off.
No,
All right,
you can
let's
go
go.
down. You can go back down through the city and get them. It's actually not that far away. You know how to get there from here.
I'll volunteer to go back with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. We've been at this for 4 hours.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel it. So.
All right. Sounds good to me. All right. Then, once you reach the edge of the city here, you are no longer being chased by Mr. Eeks or anything else for that matter. Seems like it just goes into endless woods, and the rain continues. You hear explosions off in the distance as you guys continue down this path. It's almost like it just keeps going, and it just keeps going for a very, very long time. You're going deep into the woods, and it's almost like you can see that there's it looks like somebody threw some trash out just recently, so somebody had just been through here. And as you guys continue out through this path, you notice above you 2 gigantic missiles fly from above. And then the next thing you feel is this big, warm, generated heat followed by a flash as the city is destroyed behind you in thermobaric bombs. There's a gigantic fireball. All of you fall to the ground. You're so far out of the city at this point that you're surprised the shockwave didn't send you down the road, but not far enough away to watch as this giant fireball goes up.
Ah, Cindy and my cat. I hope my cat got out. Oh.
Yes.
I'm just going to stare at the city and be like, yep.
I think my parents are dead.
Oh no, my store!
Guys, I heard this really cool place called Silent Hill we can all restart in.
Oh, that sounds nice. Kind of calm and quiet, is it?
Yeah, it's really. I heard it had a really cool church bell.
God hadn't been in this city for a long time. That's why I turned to serving drinks.
So as they ventured out of the city in like a very 80s way, just in the darkness, tired, cold, wet, mud all over the place, blood covering their clothes, looking for Raj's wife, wherever she could be. Most of them don't even know like where she could be, or even if they're gonna find food. None of them's eaten in a while, or how tired.
She's in France.
Just continuously to march forward. Ian Michael Dim is dragging his wrench in the mud at this point. It seems like you guys have been walking for miles and miles. Dr. Martin, your shoes were not made for this, and you lost them a long time ago. You're just barefoot. Most of the journey has just been this almost endless death march to wherever this leads. And by the time you come out, you're on one of the main interstates in Illinois, and there's just normal traffic moving around like as if nothing had happened.
Welcome to I-94.
Where mushroom clouds on the right are a normal occurrence.
You guys have been walking for almost half a day.
That's just
sunrise has already happened. It's still raining.
I'm used to it.
We're tough guys.
I think your toenail just fell off.
I'm standing
All
here.
right.
We're tough guys.
Well, that's the end of that for now. We might return to this at a different day with different people doing different stuff and things.
Different things.
I apologize.
Get in there.
I apologize for it's 3 hours, and I just wanted to have a final session with this because I'm going to shift gears and do other things, and then Deputy is also going to do other things.
Woo.
With that said, the end of the session, essentially all of them get out of the city, and whatever happens to them is up to them. What do you guys do?
We all relocate to Silent Hill, and when the shit starts getting weird, we just shoot it and then go back to running a general contracting business.
General military contracting?
You can always find mailman jobs anywhere, so I'm fine.
I hang low and restart a plumbing business called the Clog Tricks in 1999.
Oh.
Dr.
The clog tricks, like you're in the commercial, like doing the backwards, like dodge bullet thing, but it's with turds.
Yeah.
instead of falling code, it's just like a rain of pipes, like Tetris, but they're all straight.
Oh my god!
I want to keep in mind. I kept notes for every session, and I'm going to play this session entirely differently with other people, and what you guys have done are going to be a part of that canon.
Oh God!
Follow.
You
the
guys
wet
have mounted
Ian.
a cannon in a van, and all this other stuff you've done in the city. It's going to be fun for the other groups.
You see a plumbing service van with a Hispano Suiza 20mm on top. Somebody was clearly planning.
I guess Ashley will spend time trying to see if any other police made it out.
Yeah.
And also trying to figure out what happened to that retarded rookie.
You find out that Dr. Martin and Dr. Birkin both worked at the same lab, and when you tried to confront Dr. Martin with it, you couldn't find him anymore. He was swooped up by lawyers.
Really?
Yeah.
Lawyers.
I'm back to working for the man.
All right, I'm a surviving RCPD member.
They're not umbrella lawyers.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Father Bart heads north to Milwaukee. There's always room for another bar.
As Dr. Martin is last seen by one attendant, this is just rumor, seeing a guy in a lab coat looking scared getting on a C-130. God only knows.
Well, I'm sure that works out really well for him.
He didn't fly so good.
No.
Dr. Martin, I'm CIA.
Something to that effect. DC Cromwell, what do you do, man? After all this shit, are you gonna write a book about it?
I mean, obviously, I'll resign to like online forums and stuff, but I mean, I'm a federal employee. I can get a mailman job any city, so I'm good. I just restart somewhere with nice, beautiful mountains.
Yeah,
like Silent Hill.
What about Dr. Bart? And
Father Bart.
Father Bart. Yeah.
Father Bart heads north on I-94 into Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because there's always room for another bar.
There we go. Perfect. McCluskey.
I said I'd go to Silent Hill, and then.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Weird.
Oh, you're just gonna go there for real? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I'm gonna open up a gun store at this other town called Silent Hill. You just find all the horror towns. You're like, what's that town in the
mall?
Yeah, we're gonna survive them all.
Yeah, you're like at the town where it is. Like you just.
Yeah, that's me.
I saw Sasquatch.
Yeah, you're in every single fucking Stephen King book, basically.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll do
this nice
Detroit.
vacation.
DC Cromwell, New York, best time seller.
Hey Raj, you when you get to the end of this, you actually find a truck, military truck, and there are a bunch of guys standing next to it, and they tell you that they found a bunch of scientists and this woman, but then they were all loaded onto this plane, and they hadn't seen them. They thought that they were military planes, but they weren't. And so they phoned it in, and they're just waiting for an update from their command.
Raj just has like a small breakdown, and then he goes to find his kids.
It's gonna be like ResiDONT Evil 2 Taken, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be like Raj collects the insurance money from his 7-Eleven getting destroyed by thermobaric warhead,
and then he goes.
The government blew up a franchise. That's pretty.
That counts as act of God. That's not covered.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're insured.
That's eminent domain. They're gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah.
So he uses that to just
to
train his kids to be these operator dudes, become this Mr. Johnson figure.
Yeah, he trains his kids to they're all gonna go looking for it. That sounds like a Capcom
So
game.
you fucking Sarah Connor your kids?
Yeah. I'm gonna Sarah Connor my kids.
I can feel it.
Hey, Raj, can I get a remove umbrella?
Remove umbrella. You are the worst corp. You are the idiot think corp.
All right, the dogs need to go outside.
All right, guys.
So I will catch you later.
That was the end of that. Thanks a lot for hanging out, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do on the next time we play one of these. So have a good night and enjoy some sexy jazz music as we go out. Have a good one.
We survived.
I feel bad about Chambers.
I was really expecting to take her place.